I don't. I'd have to check my sketch.
All right. Everyone's here. Edo, you up there? You out there?
Yep.
There you are. Okay, didn't hear you.
Okay, let me know when everyone is ready for me to start the stream.
I am ready when you are.
All right. Here we go. And we're live.
All right. Welcome everyone to the next exciting chapter of Paved with Good Inventions. I am your lovely host, and we have our lovely party with us. Now, doing what we did last time, we will be doing our fun fact, and we are starting with number 2. Edo, what is a lovely fact that we know about you?
About me or about the place?
About you, your play, your homeland, take your pick.
Uh, for the homeland, I would say for the Colosseum, uh, while it does seem like a massive tourist trap, a lot of the actual gladiators and organizers are rather well compensated and actually have a lot of rules in place in order to ensure that equal and fair fights do occur, as it does bring in the most money if the combatants are equally matched.
Sure. I will also say that I will also add to that, if that's okay with you.
Yeah.
There is definitely it used to be a lot of fights to the death, but after so many years of less and less people joining in, that's when they started bringing in clerics. That's why you had your cleric taking care of you. So it was they definitely wanted to keep it a fair fight, but they also need to make sure that no one truly really dies. Just for the fact that dead gladiators make a far less than non-dead gladiators.
Just like NASCAR.
Exactly.
Oh, Dale.
Oh,
I love it. I love it.
Well, it's like going to NASCAR and it's only the car crashes.
pretty
Exactly.
much.
No one
And
gets hurt.
and
Well, they get hurt. They get back
it's
up.
it's entertaining for like the first 3 years, but then you go to the next one. There's like only 4 cars, and well, there's no. It's not entertaining anymore. It's really.
We ran out of cars. We ran out of men.
All right. Down the list, Maxwell. What do we know about you?
All right, so the sling that Maxwell carries with him was actually a toy. A boy that he met on the way to Badoon gave it to him as a gift. Maxwell found bullets to put in the sling along the way, but this boy is basically the closest thing that Maxwell has had to a friend since he became undead.
Okay, put this in your notes. This as where you kind of met the boy. That would be on your way there. You met him at Karakib, the city of omens, which is a little bit southeast of where the Tarask skeleton is.
Okay. Yeah, let me put in a note. You said, how do you spell that, Karakib?
KH
Uh-huh.
KRAKIB.
Okay.
And just to give you an idea of that's about the scenery, just picture Agrabah.
Oh,
Kind of deal.
fair enough.
Minus the massive 10-story palace.
Can you have
Dope.
a skeleton? Elephant?
I'm gonna have to say no, not yet.
No Genie voiced by Robin Williams.
Oh no, I can't give that voice justice. You know that,
You can only do the Will Smith version.
and none of you deserve that. All right. Next we have Cade. What do we know about this little owl boy?
Cade came from a family of bookmakers, like bookbinders.
Mhm.
And if he hadn't gone to the college, he would have followed in his family's footsteps.
Hmm.
But
Yep.
life had a different path for him.
Very nice. Very nice.
So he likes books a lot, basically.
You'd be a terrible wizard if you didn't. All right. Voss, what do we know about you?
Well, Voss. He lived in the realm of Orlanta next to the so-called trench in big quotation marks. Like, I always imagined Aquaman Trench. There's like the scary place next door that you weren't supposed to go but always used to go. And that is how he met his god type creature guy. He is
Patron.
Patron. That's a good way of saying that word.
Realm of Orlando. All right then. And finally, we have Gaylia. What do we know about you, honey?
Sorry, I have stuffing in my mouth with cornbread. So
Very nice.
Gaylia, when she was younger, tried shrimp for the first time, and no one informed her.
Fantasy shrimp?
Sorry, what was that?
Fantasy shrimp?
I'm assuming, yes.
Yes, fantasy shrimp are in this world about 2 feet in length. So.
Well, her family is all about exotic stuff, so they were like, "Oh, it's your birthday. We're gonna have you try shrimp." No one informed her that you were not supposed to eat the tail. So she just ate the whole
Oh.
thing. Actually, she loved it. It's the only way she'll eat shrimp now. So if you are ever seated across the table from her later on in the campaign, and you see her eat shrimp, she'll just put the entire thing, she'll just pack it all away. Tail and all, she'll crunch it down, and she'll act like it's the best thing she's ever had.
To be fair, I think we have about 2 other people in the group that would also do that.
Oh,
Yeah, see,
Yeah,
Maxwell.
You're not wrong.
Maxwell would just kind of gulp the whole thing down to keep the shroud up, wouldn't he? Yeah.
I mean,
Well, actually, I don't know. Voss might also.
I might have something to say about how she's not eating shrimp very well.
I in real life might have.
Entire world upside down.
I in real life.
What?
Well, it depends. Would Voss also eat the tails? Because if he's living underwater, he might just eat them raw, whole.
This is true. I'm not sure how I feel. Oh, maybe I'll join you in this endeavor.
I in real life might have to mention that.
Let's go.
I in real life might have to. Damn it! I keep getting interrupted. And it was also for you to be. It was also for you to be like, "What were you saying?"
Do you guys hear someone? Do you hear? I can't. I don't know. Is someone speaking?
I don't know. In real life, shrimp tail eater.
Sorry, I'm blind. I can't hear you.
No one told me. No one told me that you couldn't eat it. So I put it in my mouth, and then 3 days later,
That's
hey, you can't eat the tail. And I was like, no one told me that. And they're like, hey,
Well, you
maybe that's
can.
like
I mean, the entire shrimp is technically edible. It's just not good.
You can eat the whole peanut too, but you know.
Yeah, you could eat the whole peanut, but you
Banana
really
skin.
should shell them.
On that note,
are banana skins like poisonous, or is that like an urban myth?
I think they're super
that
nutritious
note-
for you.
as a child, I
Huh.
actually did. As a child, I actually did eat peanuts whole, like shell and all. I would just crunch
Well,
them.
That's
Yeah.
not
I'm
surprising
not
to
about
me.
to become a banana cruncher. That is reserved for Polygon employees.
So do you guys eat your DiGiorno
It's,
pizza with or without the shell?
Oh,
I
God.
think
What?
it's what was it? Boiled peanuts? You eat them whole too? You can.
Something like that. I like my pizza with shells on.
Mm.
I
I
like
know
my
that's
pizza
weird.
boneless.
Extra fibrous. The
Boneless pizza.
the
Oh,
rectan-
God.
the rectangular shell.
I like my pizza naked.
I like my pizza boneless, skinless.
She likes it.
English?
She confirmed. Lexi just likes a disc of dough. She's just gonna face plant into it and chow down.
I like
think
the
I was at the grocery store today.
Yeah,
for treat.
back
I
on
like
track.
the for a treat. I like the bone-in Kinder Surprises, so they're really good.
Ah.
Oh, crunchy, extra
That's so
crunchy with the
good.
toy in.
Yes.
Very
Mama,
smart.
they put a kneecap in this one.
Hey guys,
Come on.
focus. Sorry, news.
All right.
Alright.
All right.
D&D, but still. Let's talk about more boneless, skinless things later.
Yes.
Like
Speaking of boneless, skinless, let's see. Maxwell and the others.
Should that be my nickname?
You have to
Boneless,
earn that.
skinless.
Right then. First of all, to the characters of Cade and Voss. If you look under in the under where your characters are, you should see some extra clustermancy tokens for either your tentacle or your
Hey,
Maximilian Earthen Grasp.
Rock, paper, scissors, but mostly rock. I love him.
who wants to see Slappy?
Yay.
So,
He's beautiful. Thank you.
all right, no problem.
Look at how great he is.
Oh, I forgot to get a spiritual weapon for Maxwell. I'll get to that later. Anyway, when we last left our intrepid heroes, they had followed the tracks from the ambush site to a strange cave. Standing pretty close outside the cave was one of the robolds that they had fought earlier. This was an opportunity to sneak up and perhaps incapacitate the scout before it alerted the rest of the cave system. You guys, I'm not going to say you failed to do that. I'm going to say you instead alerted the entire cave system by having Gaylia just talk into the mouth of the cave.
Well, we didn't have her talk. She just
She
can't see, so she's just always
it.
talking.
Oh, I'm aware. I am very much aware that it resulted into an alarm being sounded. What you thought was just one wave of monsters coming at you turned out to be every single monster coming at you, which included robolds, giant metallic wasps, and a very tall, very tiny, very angry puppy.
Arf,
That-
arf.
Oh yeah, the puppy. He did a backflip.
That all proceeded to just pretty much jump on Edo and try to take him down, one way or another.
I
Almost
died.
did.
It went chomp.
But because you inadvertently, excuse me, you guys were able to kind of have a choke hold where you sort of cleared through them, including the one who was considered the leader, holding a strange metal fire tips staff, which you impale on the ceiling above. Danger gone, you guys searched the cave, found kobolds that were barricaded up into one part of the cavern. You guys found the box that you guys were actually sent to look for, this strange crate of holding that one of you almost suffocated in.
I was having to swim.
It was going to be a very short swim. And on the side of the crate, you found in Elvish a strange, basically the trademark of a. I lost the trademark of a.
It's a toy company, right?
Yes, sorry, I'm trying to think of the D&D class. What is the one? It starts with A.
Artificer?
Artificer?
Artificer. Thank you.
Yeah.
I lost
Wow.
the word entirely. The trademark of an artificer, complete with gears and a very unsettling clown face, with the title of LS Toy Company. And because of Cade is a member of the college, he knows that looks very similar to the trademark of Lura Summerfell, the half-elf in charge, or rather responsible, for the fall of the Tarask.
Uh-huh.
And I will say, as well as this, Cade, go ahead and just give me a basic intelligence check.
What are you talking about? My intelligence is through the roof. Yes, 21.
Okay. Where'd you roll that? Just for my.
Oh, it was on
there
Beyond
it
20.
is. Never mind.
Okay, cool.
That's an intelligence save, not a check, but I'll still take the
Shit.
roll. No,
Thank
you
you.
still rolled a 16 on the die, so it'd be +3, I think. So
Yes. So I still got a
19. That's enough.
19. Thank you, sorry.
No, it's fine. It happens. It's not going to be the first time that's going to happen. You know that you didn't take the shop class at the college, but you do know that a lot of artificers are kind of coming out and learning their craft at the college.
Mhm.
Also know that whenever a artificer kind of officially becomes one, they have to make one of those trademarks. And the college has records of everyone who's made a trademark. So, you guys are in the middle of this cave with your spoils about you and the crate that you've been sent to retrieve. What do you do?
Well, what time is it? Is it like the middle of the night already?
I would say it's about 5 p.m. It's getting very close to dusk.
How far are we
So
from
we-
town?
I would say about an hour's walk. It took you about 45 minutes to get to the ambush site, and then another 15 to 20 to get to the cave.
I think we should take. I vote we just go ahead and take the box back.
Yeah, but say if we already refilled it with all the scrap parts, we could bring the box back.
Yeah.
That is kind of what we were, paid to do, or told to do.
Right.
We're gonna give this box of scraps back to. Box of scraps!
Well, that's what they wanted.
Yeah.
Let us do it.
Okay, let's go back.
I mean, it doesn't have a lid on it, but
All right. You guys say goodbye to the kobolds. They are in the process of just kind of cleaning up the debris. Not so much the debris of the robots. There is that one on the ceiling you guys can't get down. But they will they'll pick themselves up. It takes more than just that a simple raiding of their cave to keep them down.
Before we leave, can we see if they need help with repairs? Because we have like a big strong lion that we can just like whore out. Oh, sorry, I did not mean to say. I mean,
Jesus Christ.
I am on Twitch,
Wow.
madam. You cannot use that word.
He's gonna get.
I meant it in like the old like version of like just like
Yeah.
Sell them for
Yeah.
sex.
no,
Exactly. The traditional definition.
no.
Yeah,
I
the
meant
old
like,
edition.
like when you like force them to go do like tasks like labor and stuff like that.
That's
Vol-
called slavery,
I was
honey.
gonna say
Yeah.
that's.
Indentured servitude?
That might be worse.
Or
No,
you
it's
volunteer
not
them to
even
do
because he's not
something.
even getting paid for it, probably.
I'm gonna go back to mute, but I still believe that we should see if they need help.
Yeah.
I believe you need help.
Let's see. The kobold, I guess the now head kobold, the one who's kind of taking charge now, kind of looks around. So, I think we got, except that, and he points at the impaled kobold on the ceiling. It's about the cave ceiling is about 15 feet up.
Oof.
So that's the only thing that he would have issue with.
Why
Well,
don't we just
I'm
make
thinking
it
if I take the bottom of my axe and my full height, put my arms above my head, I can probably hit the top of the ceiling.
or and we can make a human totem pool. You can always lift up Gaylia or one of the others, and then we can just form a little
Wait,
human.
I can
totem
just fly up there and get it.
Oh yeah, you have wings.
I have
Your
wings. I don't have a lot of strength, but I do have wings.
So while you guys are trying to figure out how exactly who's going to get the top on who, and who's going to be the point man, you guys just hear as a small little owl lands, or not lands, kind of flutters near where the robold is impaled. I will say, kind of give me. It's going to be a athletics check. You're not exactly.
Cade's strong suit.
5.
5. You give it one good. You kind of take a big breath. You dive in and pink, and you nearly bounce off the thing.
Here, let me try. I was say, because I'm about 7 feet tall. You take a full axe that's almost the same size as me. I can probably easily hit the ceiling and just like scrape it off.
Okay. You as well. Give me an athletics check. This is more of like a vertical leap. thing you're trying to do.
And there it is.
Okay, I assume Cade has left the area that you were swinging
Yes.
your axe at. Okay,
He would not be swinging at a comrade.
that's fair.
Aw.
You kind of almost, with cat-like grace. I'm not sure why I even used that description.
I don't know why. That's a weird term to use.
You leap up and overhand swing. You just cleave both the remains of the rowboat and the stalactite in twain, sending rocks and debris just scattering down. It is dislodged, and you hear a small sputtering of clapping behind you as the kobolds are impressed.
Hashtag that
Bows.
happened.
Yeah, just bow. As he picks up all the random junk on the ground, throw in the box.
Okay, you have successfully gotten all the rowboat pieces, including the strange wasps and dog that was also scattered about.
Yeah, and I would say on the way back, he'll also be sure to stop by the caravan and pick up whatever pieces were left there.
There it is. You guys set the whole thing on fire, so
Yeah.
on your way back, you just kind of see a smoldering pile of.
I mean, it was metal,
wood.
right?
Oh wait, I thought it was just the bodies. I didn't think like the,
Yeah,
the
I thought we set the
physical
bodies on fire.
human bodies, the living, the flesh bodies. There
Yeah,
we go.
we gave them a funeral fire, but not
No,
a
I didn't-
funeral pyre for
You
the
say
bodies.
Funeral fire?
Yeah, I did.
I love it.
Not the
A
mechanical.
funeral fire.
Funeral
Yeah.
pyre. Yeah.
If I recall, you guys put them in the cart and then set the cart ablaze.
Yeah,
bodies.
for the ones that are made out of flesh and blood, not the rowboat.
Oh,
Remember,
you mean the
I also-
rowboat. I apologize. Okay,
Yeah.
When you said
I'm not
body,
gonna- Yeah. It just
Like
confused
we
me. No, I never said human.
probably did clean those up, but I wouldn't have like burned them respectfully.
Yeah.
okay,
You
Like,
just put the
that was
horse in
my
there,
thinking
yeah.
when we did it. Yeah, we wanted the horse to have like
A funeral.
satisfactorily afterlife and not just like rot to death. Or I guess it's already dead, so rot.
fair.
Rot
okay,
to
yes,
double death.
Okay, yes. Okay, you do pick up the rowboat pieces there and the little spider Roombas as well.
Spoombas.
Spoomba, yes.
Magical spoombas.
He.
Is there anything else you'd like to do before you make it back into town?
I don't think
Nah.
so.
I would like to gather everybody up.
And put them in
Okay.
the box.
I
That
know that I've been speaking very, very strangely lately, but this is now my voice.
Oh
I just
god.
want you to know.
You have time to change it.
I know. But this is
Don't
how it is.
worry.
it's
Someone's
not.
been
My
listening
voice
to
is never
Adventure
consistent
Zone.
either.
It's not too late. You can change your path from the dark side.
There is no dark side here.
There is not.
Godspeed.
Thank you.
It is all good in the Horton.
We are going to the...
No. God.
No.
Okay. So, you guys begin making your way back to Badoon. The sun is beginning to set. It's getting a little bit darker. You guys make it just before sunset. Where exactly are you guys going to turn this in? Because you met...
The docks.
the docks. All right. Who's taking the lead here with the box?
Well, Edo will be carrying the box. And since they specifically pointed him out to help, and he has helped before here, he's just gonna walk straight up to them and goes like, I found the box.
Right, you head to the docks. There are a spattering of workers there. You know, it's beginning to time to close up shop. You do see one large individual, a half-orcish man, in dirty work clothes, flannel shirts, just sort of holding a clipboard, checking things off, and just looking angry at the world.
I feel that.
Big mood.
Hello, Dockman. I found box.
Eh?
I don't know what you want me to do with box. They told me to get box for docks.
What? Oh, he looks at his notepad. One box from... Yeah, this is it. Why is it open?
It was open when I found it.
When we found it.
When they found it as well.
When all of us found it together.
I was there.
All right. Well, gotta check it for damaged goods. If it's been opened, I gotta go see if anything's been tampered with. So.
Do not jump in. I tried that once and it was bad.
What are you talking? As he begins to stare at. Oh, it's one of these things. Oh, Jesus. I'm hearing the music.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Kid.
kidneys. It's echoing in your mic. There you go. That is a help. That does help. I think you just need to turn your volume down on your MacBook.
All right. He looks down into this abyss. Hell. He rolls up one of his sleeves, and that would be under the. Let's see. I think if you go to the jukebox, you should be able to turn off the audio. Or my settings. I can't tell which.
I was about to say on my. Oh well.
On the gear in the top right, yeah, it's like right under display name. It says Master Music Volume Level.
Okay, so the half-orc kind of rolls up one of his sleeves, puts his hand in, and I'm just going to roll a luck check for him. 13. That's enough. He's able to not... he grabs something metal and holds it up, and it is one of the robold heads. Had he rolled low, it would have snapped right on his fingies, but he looks like...
I yell boo at the same time he does that.
What the heck was in this?
Something.
I don't know. You were the one shipping it.
I don't know what was in it. I just know it was a box. Box, the size, and where it was going.
This is not the box of scraps.
Gaylia would like to helpfully reply when he asks what's in it. She goes, stuff! And she smiles at him and holds up a thumbs up.
Oh, God.
She's not wrong.
Yes.
Correct. This kind of correct.
He plops the head back into the box. Okay, start from the beginning. Where in the nine hell?
It was all started when I was 6 years
No,
old.
no, 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 no. Not that far back.
Let me try this again. Where in the nine hells was this box?
A cave.
Okay. Just in a cave?
In a cave where...
Open in a cave when we found it.
And Viva surrounded by many machines.
And darkness.
No,
but I'm always surrounded by darkness.
She's blind, don't you know?
I see. And
He's
in
turned
this cave,
Canadian.
in this cave full of
I
darkness,
know.
there's just a pile of these strange parts.
Well, no.
Well, they were moving when we first got into the cave, and they didn't like us.
It was
So...
either us
But they stopped
moving or
moving
them
after a while.
moving.
And then we put them in the box.
Yes, we had to persuasively deactivate them by beating the shit out of them.
So you damaged the goods inside.
To be fair, they tried to damage us first.
To be fair, they were outside.
To be
Ooh.
fair, it was all their fault.
Be fair.
To be fair.
It was the fault of the asshole that left the box open to let them get out.
Mm-hmm.
We got your box. What else do you want from us?
Yeah, no shit,
I
though.
want to know exactly who stole this box.
Okay, you got me
It
stumped
wasn't
there.
the kobolds in the case. They were too scared of it.
No. It probably was whatever thing killed all the people.
I'm sorry, what?
I will take my gold now.
Yeah. We saw a caravan. All the dead bodies around it. Such a shame.
A caravan full of bodies? Are you serious?
No.
You
And
buried the lead there, just so you know.
Actually, we burned it.
I was gonna say, we burned it.
You're so good.
We're all the party comedians in this one.
Yeah.
You see, he is massaging his temples very rigorously. Okay.
That poor hole.
Okay.
Who has the one brain cell among us?
You
Probably
You do.
me.
Okay. Here's the thing. I do not want to be associated with this box anymore. As he takes the pencil he had in his hand, he is scratching out vigorously on his notepad. I am no longer responsible for this box anymore. That is your box. Enjoy the box. And he pulls out a fairly large coin purse. Here is 60 gold. We never met. You never saw a box of mine in my care. And goodbye. Does that sound good?
No problem. This is my box.
I
I
will
should
take
people in this box.
The coin.
That is yours. Goodbye, people I have never met before. And
What's
he
your
immediately.
Wait, but you
Oh,
have
no,
met
never
us.
met
My
you,
name's
so-
Gaylia, and this is Edeo, and this
La
is
la
Max.
la 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 la
I-
la la.
It like
And
takes
that's
Gaylia by like the wrist, like reaches up and it's just like, time to go.
Like yeah, he is walking away at a very brisk
Wait,
pace.
do we know his name? Did he announce it to us at any
No.
point?
Nope.
No, we don't
Okay.
know who this guy is.
She's
And
gonna
you-
call, she's
And
gonna
we will
call out,
never
"Bye,
know."
best friend," and she's gonna wave, and she's gonna call it out as loudly as possible. She goes, "Bye, best friend. Have a safe trip."
You actually hear a splash, Gaylia, as the rest of you see him dive into the river in order to not be associated with you.
Oh my god.
I've never
Did
seen
you
so.
guys hear a splash, or was that just me?
I think we need to leave.
So, you guys have your quest completed. You have yourselves a crate of holding full of strange metallic parts. And what would you like to do?
Can we investigate the well at some point? I've been wanting to do that
Oh,
since
yeah.
it's spraying up in the town.
I hand everyone 12 gold.
Alright, you all get 12 gold.
Thank you.
As Cade is dividing the money, you do see a little bit of a commotion heading on your way towards the tavern. You do see the well that Gaylia had inadvertently created. It's become a bit of more of a centerpiece around. People are kind of talking. You see kind of children looking in and throwing a copper piece into the well in here, like and making giggles as it splashes.
Is it still a wishing well?
It's still a well that you can wish in.
Oh man.
So I was wondering, I think we should, you know the tremors from earlier, and I keep hearing people throwing coins. I think we should go into it. Does anyone have rope? Here, I have rope. Don't worry, I got this. And she's gonna start taking out rope.
Oh, 1 second. I have a crab. Would you like me to throw him down there?
If you want to go swimming, you can go in the river.
I honestly don't know why I'm here.
We
Wait,
Well,
like
you
the
got
company.
12 gold out of it.
Doesn't our owl folk fly? Why doesn't he fly down, check out the surroundings, and then fly back and tell us what he's seen?
How deep is this well? There's water in the well.
Well, I'm imagining it's not all water, and you can't swim, can't you, Cade?
That's a good question. Can I swim? Probably.
It-
I'll swim. I do
yeah.
know elves do swim.
I would say, I believe swimming is just basically half your normal speed, unless you have a swimming speed.
I do not. Okay, so theoretically, I can swim, but like I have the ability to swim, but I also have the ability to sink. So do I know how to swim? Probably.
I will say it's not exactly a large well, so you have the ability to float at the bottom of this well. Good luck getting out, as your wings are wet.
Yeah.
Alright, she's gonna volunteer herself. Can I
Oh,
jump
God,
into the
wait.
well?
The blind
Yep,
girl
she's
is
in.
going to
She jumped
volunteer
in.
herself.
She jumped
Go
into the well. She already did it.
I'm jumping in, let's do this! Enough stalling, let's go.
All right, you attaching a rope to yourself?
So wait,
Yes,
hold
I
on.
talked about that earlier. I mentioned that she was bringing out a rope. She ties it to herself. She's gonna throw the other end to Edo and say, "Hold on," and then she's gonna jump.
Hold on. I tie a second rope to her.
Hold on, DM. What does the well look like? Is it just like a crack in the ground and there's water shooting out of it, or there's water in it, or
It's
is
an
it
actual well,
nicely?
right? Like an
It's
actual well.
It's an actual circle well with a couple, pavement stones like arranged. Looks like a very good
Okay.
masonry job.
What would you
And-
say the diameter of this well is?
I would
Yeah.
say about 6 feet, 6 feet diameter.
Is it OSHA regulated?
You'll have to get one of the dwarves to take a look at it. They
They're
have that.
hard hat compliance.
A small space.
Okay,
And she
so
did-
but
Can
it's
Velociraptor swim?
Technically yes, not for long though.
Okay, I'm gonna make sure Honey Bun stays.
Okay.
okay. So we don't know how deep it is, or it's like there's water up to like a certain point.
It
Like
goes
I'm literally looking at a pool right now.
Is it like a
with, like-
normal well where it just hit an aquifer and filled up?
pretty much yes. Like it goes down for about, I would say, 70, 75 feet, and then you can see.
I think
at
the
the bottom-
people were splat. I think the kids were playing in it.
No, they were throwing coins into it.
Oh, I was
Kids
like,
that
when you
never
said playing,
returned.
Thing around the. Cause is it like just an act, like it has the whole well thing, like the little roof above it and everything?
Yes.
And the little
Yeah.
thing like in that Great British Bake Off when they did the chocolate thing
Yes, a little bucket that you can lower down.
and get white chocolate out of it.
Yes, but instead it's water.
Okay. So theoretically, yeah, I could fly in to the well and just not.
I mean, she
Touch
already
the
jumped
walls.
in.
Yeah, you're a very person that
I
jumps.
will follow behind, especially if the rope's there,
Right.
and back her up.
Teamwork.
Okay.
Can
Just
I do a perception check on the way down to see
Give
what
me
I can
first
like hear?
give me first acrobatics and make sure you don't belly flop into a well.
That's fair. That's fair. Okay.
Is she big enough to belly flop in well?
And
She
did
gets
you
get
just say-
stuck.
Did you just say look around to see what you can see?
Yeah, blind girl. You rode this
I
horse.
meant listen. I meant listen.
She wants to see
Listen
with
to
her
what you hear.
ears.
Okay, you said athletics.
Yeah, acrobatics.
Oh,
Gaylia,
acrobatics.
what do your elf ears see?
I don't know. I'll tell you in a second. Oh, that's a nat 20.
Hey, wow.
The guys upstairs, they don't even hear a splash. they think you one of you actually is a little worried to make sure that she didn't just disappear into thin air. You look down, you do see her in the water.
Honey
As
Bun
you-
holds up a perfect 10. The whole
Exactly.
crowd cheers.
And 5.8 for the East German judge.
Okay, but where the hell did...
9.
Okay,
Some
but...
people are like,
I'm
why did you jump in the
old.
well?
And how the fuck did he get a number sign? Like, where is he putting that? Anywho.
You see behind him is a store. Glinda's Glorious Goods, 10% off. Well, it would say 10% off if that 10 was written out.
Oh my god.
That's quality. That's quality
Oh.
right there.
Fuck, man.
As Honey Bun is just chewing on the sign.
It's like Kata, it's just like corner gnawing. That's
Exactly.
amazing. I love it.
And Cade, you watch as she basically swan dives into this well with not a lot of room to to wiggle, but she makes it into the water pretty well. You were
Yeah.
able to do kind of a spiral fly down into the well, and you can both make a perception check. One with sight, the other one with feeling, I guess.
And hearing, yeah, and like just trying to see what she can hear and like kind of feel with her senses.
All right, from the top, this time with feeling.
Can I say that Cade came with me and I can use him as advantage?
Where did you store the cat?
Can he like sit on my shoulder? Like wrap
Would-
himself around my shoulder?
How
Would your
tall
cat-
are you?
Would your cat go into a well filled with water?
Fair. Jesus.
I mean, I'm saying you are also a small owl.
I'm 3 foot tall, and the cat is like 1 foot tall.
I'll allow it. He kind of drapes over your neck like a stole.
Yeah,
So
like on shoulders.
It's like a ferret. You just put it around your neck.
I'll allow it.
Exactly. Cats do that.
I'll allow it. What do you wish to do?
I like to roll with advantage because he has advantage on perception using eyes.
Okay.
So that's a 19.
That's fair. Okay. Start with Gaylia. As you were kind of splishing around, kind of seeing or feeling around to see if there's anything here, your hands do sort of land on the wall and a sort of edging on it. Seems like it's some sort of plaque here on the edge of the wall. Cade, you kind of follow Gaylia's hand, and you do see a plaque on the wall with that 19. You're able to make it out pretty well. It is a caricature of a man with a very greased back hair, very pointed nose, almost if a rodent was a human, with a big thumbs up in big lovely letters. It says, "Uncle Jimmy's wishing well." And under there is what appears to be his motto. Remember, no refunds.
And it is a human.
It is a
rat, not ratkin.
not ratkin. It's just if a rat turned into a human, that's what this man would look like.
Peter Pettigrew.
Pretty much, honest, but with a more pronounced nose.
Yeah.
More rat, less mousy kind of type.
Exactly.
Mickey Mouse.
Okay.
It's
Anything else? What was his name again?
Uncle
It's
Jimmy.
Uncle
Jimmy.
Jimmy. Yes.
Thank you.
Hey, real quick question. Is that the same name? I have a bad memory. Was that the same name as the guy from the beginning that sold her the wishing well?
Yep.
Okay, and Cade would tell Gaylia the information, right?
Yes.
Okay, so
There
she's gonna.
seems to be
Oh,
a plaque here from Uncle Jimmy.
Oh, that
don't
nice
know.
salesman guy that sold this. He said that any wish I wanted would come true. And while I wish to be able to see, but I'm sure it will happen one day. It must be delayed. Yeah, that's what it is. It's delayed wishing.
How much gold is down there?
I would say with 19, if you guys want to dredge the bottom of this well, which is maybe about, you can tell at least the bottom, it's about 6 feet of water. You could probably get maybe 4 or 5 gold worth, because there's a whole bunch of copper and silver that are just kind of at the bottom of this.
Yeah, I would say let's dredge it.
Okay. I'm just gonna roll a bit on the table here. Yep, you find exactly 5 gold, 7 silver, and 8 copper.
Okay, you said 5 gold, 7 silver.
8 copper
Eight copper.
in silver and copper coins.
Gotcha.
Because it was a wishing well, and that's all the people's wishes you're stealing.
Only if they
Wait.
didn't come true. I mean,
No, it's
You
his
said-
out money.
You said 5, and then what else?
5, 7, 8.
Yes.
Okay,
178 gold's a lot.
No.
7,
I think Cade would take it for Gaylia, put the 5 gold in her pouch, and then put the 7 silver and 8 copper in his community pouch, which he holds funds for the entire group to be spent on.
Alright.
So, yup. Gee, you got 5 gold.
Is there any else in the will? Like, can we do an Arcana check?
I mean, you can if you try, if you want to. You personally, I guess, Gaylia would see more about the. This would be more, not so much about the well, more of the scroll you used.
Yeah, she's kind of going off of like a vibe that she can sense in the air, because all her other like senses are a little more. Oh, apparently not magic sensing.
I mean,
Oof.
Wait, can I cast identify? Oh, that really won't tell me anything that much, will it? It'll just tell me like what the.
It'll tell you it's a well.
it would tell you it's a well. Yeah.
Imagine.
Yeah.
And you, Gaylia, you just remember, he said that the only thing you need to activate the scroll is just say "I wish" and it'll do the rest.
Do I still have the scroll on me, or didn't
Nope.
it burn up or something?
It basically, as soon as you said the words "I wish," it just went like a piece of flash paper.
So all we have that we know is just the gold at the bottom, and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
And you probably know
Alright,
the
I
gold
guess
at the
then-
bottom is, yeah. From the
She's
townsfolk.
gonna tug the rope and ask to be pulled back up.
Does it look like wishes that the town has made have come true, or can we not tell yet?
I mean, you don't know.
But
Yeah.
like, people wish for fantastical things. So like, are there lots of like unicorns, and do all these kids have ponies now?
Is somebody's dead parents back from the grave? Stuff like that.
Yeah, lots of celebrations.
You feel. I would say everyone of you gathered this. If this was a actual wishing well, there'd be a bit more commotion than just a few housemaids gathered around it and some children throwing random coins into it.
So it's not actually a wishing well.
It's
It
like
is
a real life wishing well.
Exactly.
Like, if you went down to a wishing well, that's what it is.
Like, yes, it is by definition a wishing well,
It's
Not
not
a-
a.
not a well that casts wish.
I was hoping that
Gotcha.
would be it. DM question. Is there some sort of spell that'll make like a pocket dimension go from the bottom of that well into my pocket?
That'll be a lot of water.
Yeah, so probably, even if you did, that would be a very high level spell to have a continuous relay, and B, you would probably drown every time you opened it.
Would I drown as
Oh.
the sea guy?
You wouldn't drown, but everything around you would probably be just. Imagine just opening up a dam to kind of grab $2 that are inside it.
What if I opened up $2 underneath the water? Never mind. I'll figure this out later. But I'm gonna figure out
no,
how
no,
to get
no.
infinite money. from
At that
people
point,
throwing
you
down
put it
water.
at the bottom of the ocean, so when you open it up, it's basically, an insta-kill because of how much pressure there is.
It's like trying to bail out the sea. You're just adding more water to it.
This is
We'll
still
figure it out.
interesting.
I'm on this with you. I like this idea.
Because I just want to steal people's money
I mean, yeah.
without having to do anything.
Of course.
Who wants to do work when you can get money for free?
Truth.
So, Edo, you feel that tug, and you do eventually pull Gaylia out of the well. Gaylia, you're soaked, but you got in there what you meant to do, and eventually you see Cade fly out with her cat strewn about her shoulders.
I would like to shake myself like a wet dog and get as much water everywhere else as I possibly can.
I get closer as I get wet.
You do that. The rest of you are just sort of lightly splattered with the splash zone there.
Oh, good. I'm glad you brought something back for all of us.
You're welcome. I love
And
helping
I
my
will
friends.
tell them about the plaque, and Gaylia can fill them in that was the person who sold it to her.
Oh yes, he was quite kind. He told me it was only 15 gold, and that was rather cheap.
Well, I guess you got 5 gold out of that, so you only paid 10 gold.
Uh-huh. Did he happen to sell some sort of oil of the reptilian variety?
What's that? What do you mean?
You know what? Don't even worry about it.
You know, he did have something. He told me, he said, what was it? There's a hat but I don't really wear hats. There's something that makes you able to see in the dark, but I don't really need that. But there was no snake oil, no.
No, we didn't say anything about snakes.
I was about to. Well,
Oh, it's not what you said, Fluffy?
no, I said anything reptilian.
Oh, sorry.
So that's
Yeah,
No,
reptilian.
I heard it wrong. No, there was no reptilian juice or venom or water or whatever comes from a reptile.
Hmm.
Maybe
Okay
he sold
then.
out.
Reptile
Yeah.
juice.
Gosh.
And then he vanished out of nowhere. He was quite nice, though.
As
He
mo-
seemed to be cackling rather suspiciously as he left.
Well,
Oh well, he probably just heard a
now-
really.
Well, not to change the subject, but we do have this box, and we do have people who died taking it, and we do have a bunch of spider pieces, and
So do you want to go take a nap or something?
I'm kind of hungry.
I mean, we can just go get eat. I mean, I don't care about a box. I mean, I'll throw stuff in the box.
it is your box now, I suppose. I don't know then. We could go take a nap, I guess.
Alright, so you guys head back
Do
to
I
the...
have I think I told them the significance of the brand on the side.
Right.
Have I heard about Uncle Jimmy before?
Give me a basic intelligence check.
So Uncle Jimmy and the person who on the box are two different people, right?
correct.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, we think we don't.
The symbols are two different things.
Yes, the symbols
You
are two different.
recall, Voss, you recall not a childhood friend, just someone that you kind of grew up with. You remember talking about them? You remember them getting really angry because someone had sold them a decanter of endless water. You didn't quite realize why they would need a decanter of endless water.
Very stupid. We live under water.
But you realize that person. You remember the name Jimmy definitely rings a bell.
Jimmy is a long-term con man.
Aha.
He has been doing this for years.
Alright, what's a con man? Is that a type of species?
Yes, it's something that's sort of human, but not really.
Kind of
Oh,
a
so
dick.
like,
Lesser than
Oh.
human.
what do you mean? What's a dick?
Oh God, please.
Well, if you want to, no.
No, please, let's not do this throughout the whole campaign.
That's see, it's a guy named Richard, and that's just their nickname.
God.
He's a jerk.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Why Richard is shortened to that, I don't know.
Sorry, she's like
English.
just extremely sheltered. I'm not trying to make anyone uncomfortable. She just genuinely wouldn't really know. Like, she knows in reference to Gentilia, but she doesn't know in reference to, like, what it symbolizes to call
Sorry.
someone that.
Sorry for my primordial slang.
I learned primordial slang in 5th grade.
Oh man.
Damn.
That's what that S symbol was. Primordial slang.
Oh God, I picture it so well.
All right. Do you guys head back to town, or to the tavern?
Yeah.
All right. You guys walk in. Like I said, people are beginning to just have their dinner and either head home for the night or play a few games of cards or drink away that night's pay.
Are
you
friends from before still there?
You see the dock workers that you were talking to are no longer there. No, they have since vamoosed to take care of their shift. Your dwarven innkeeper friend there is still there. He's cleaning kind of the table, serving another serving of pork chops to a guest for the night. Ah, Edo, I heard you were out doing some other odd jobs.
Yes. I got the box.
He looks at the box in your hands. I see. Is that what you were going for, or was that the reward for going your quest?
Yes.
I see. He kind of squints at the box. Oh, that's one of those trademarky things from the college. My sister works there.
Ah, that's where it's from. It's all shiny on the inside. It's like tips to the side.
Oh, yeah. It looks like it's one of those holding things. My sister talks about this all the time.
What does your sister do at the college? I mean, I know it's pretty big, but
Oh, my sister Moira. She is one of the librarians there at the college. She's
oh,
in fact. Ooh, this is a big ask for me to you. If you guys are you guys planning on staying here?
At least for the night. I mean, it's getting late out.
Of course. I'll get your room set up. That'll just be for how many rooms is it?
I'll keep my old rooms, thank you.
Okay, that's one for you. And the rest of you?
And we can all sleep together if they
Oh,
really
I'm
want.
I feel like to save money, it would be best if we bunk.
Okay, I have a two bed room for two of you. I could probably get a few cots from storage and stack them up for a little bit cheaper.
I mean, your beds are too small for me anyway, so I usually end up on the floor.
That's fair.
How about 2 rooms? The 3 Gaylia, Edo, and Voss in one room, and Maxwell and I in the other.
That's fair. Going rate, that'll put you down for 9 silver for the night. That includes
Okay.
dinner, of course.
Oh, yeah.
I'll pay for that out of the cash I have for the team.
Team fund?
Team fund.
Alright.
Okay, do you need more out of character? Do you need more for the team fund? Because
Yeah,
if
would
you
you
ask
like
her, it
any-
would be
Well,
she'd
I
be
mean,
more than happy to supply if you were to ask her, because money is really nothing to her.
we'll worry about it as we go along. I'm obviously keeping track of it, but like,
All right, let me know if you ever need more.
we'll do. Yeah, I figure things like basic goods and services. Nothing like, or like you need a loan for a magical item, but like nothing too extravagant. Right now we're doing pretty good.
As the Tally, I know you know his name is Tally. As Tally begins kind of getting drinks and plates together, do you guys, what are your plans after tonight then?
Probably walk around. Maybe take other jobs.
If that's the case, I do have a job for you, Edo. You definitely seem more than capable. At least, he looks at the other group and just sees a dripping wet elf behind you. For the most part, I actually have this here letter for my sister. It has a couple of important paperwork in there. I don't trust the mail people here. Like they've lost a lot of packages. I've heard. I'm definitely not going to be using the dock. They've definitely lost a couple of packages.
Yeah, this one.
Yeah. Oh, that's the one I've been. Okay.
They didn't want it back.
You see, he kind of pulls out a scroll case with a couple. It's like has a lock on it. If I could bother you to head up to the college and deliver this to my sister, I would.
Is that a map?
It's not quite. It has a couple of very important documents in it, and honestly, Edo, you're the only competent person I've seen in this town in a while. Not that you guys aren't competent as well. I haven't met you guys yet. He's been here for a couple of days, and
Picking my ear with my finger.
Would
Maxwell just
Cade
shrugs.
Would Cade have something on him that's like the emblem of the college, like a pin or something?
your robes you actually have a set of robes from. They're kind of like the Hogwarts robes, where they're kind of color coded. You do have, let's see, your divination, correct?
Yeah.
I believe that is.
I don't know if he'd be wearing them though. That's my point.
I'm saying, you would have a. Let me see. Yes, you would have at least in your bag, these kind of ornate robes with a purple motif to them.
Yes, purple.
You know that purple is basically all the schools of magic have a color, and for divination, it is purple. And on
I'm mostly just excited that you chose purple because purple's my favorite.
Okay. And on these purple robes is the emblem of the college, which is kind of like, it's very Disney adjacent, where it's just basically a bunch of towers in a kind of a backdrop scenario.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I think if Kay can hear this conversation between Edo and Tally, Kay would rumble around in his bags and pull out at least part of the patch so you can see the thing, and it's just on my honor as a wizard, I would be happy to take this letter to your sister and to escort Edo.
Oh, splendid. He hands the scroll case to you, Edo. If it's not too much trouble, I'll, of course, once it gets there, I will gladly send some money your way. That I don't have to worry too much about sending.
Maybe I can get it per box.
I'm sorry? What was that?
Maybe we could get you a lid for the box. I at least think, Edo, if you are amenable, we could go to the college and see. I recognize the logo from the college. Perhaps they'd have more information about this.
I wonder if they want box back. They might.
They might. Could get more money for that too. But I'd be happy to go with you.
Do you know anything about these robot robots, and if we can sell their carcasses?
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, that way to jump into it. He didn't really know about that.
The wizards will know about that. They'll have all the wonder fancy things.
Probably. I'm sure the library, Cade nods at Tally, would have lots of information.
Okay. You guys have kind of two quests in one to head up to the College of Tamrat. Before you guys head down for the night, is there anything you would like to do?
Challenge Maxwell to a game of dice.
Clickety clackety.
Oh.
I ain't got much to win.
Bones.
Do reborns sleep?
Hmm?
Do reborns sleep?
Oh, you don't know. You don't know he's a reborn yet.
I think.
Yeah. I mean, out of character, I don't think so.
No,
we don't know
Cade
anything?
saw. I think Cade saw. Didn't Cade? I don't know.
As of right now, he's just a very. You guys think he's just one of those broody rogue types who just sort of sit in the corner and just stay in darkness.
Okay. I thought that Cade might have seen, and so was helping him keep it on the DL.
But out of character, I think they're the same as elves, where it's just 4 hours of inactivity, and it's the same. You can't sleep.
Okay.
No, you don't sleep. Yeah.
I believe he sort of just powers down like a Chuck E. Cheese animatronic, and
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Five Nights at Freddy's, but worse.
debatable.
Wally's Wonderland.
He could get up if he wanted to.
I don't have many game theory videos dedicated to me.
You should make one.
Game theory about me.
I'm Maxwell.
All right.
Here.
So, you're challenging Maxwell to a game of dice?
Yeah, sure. Real quick.
All right. Do you have a dice game in mind?
No. Highest number wins.
He's a simple man.
Are we wagering anything? Are you
1 silver.
okay?
So,
Maxwell accepts.
Okay. Are you just doing 1 dice?
2 dice. 2d6.
All right. 2d6. Both you roll.
Okay.
Roll the bones. Tee hee tee hee.
Where are you from, Maxwell?
That's an 8 for Voss and a 9 for Maxwell.
Hey,
Ooh.
were you betting? Oh,
Silver.
fair enough.
I toss him a silver. I ain't gonna get rid of a silver.
Thank you very much.
Where you from?
Very far north. Yes.
Don't know if you can see, but I'm from the ocean. I'm French now. I'm from the ocean.
French.
You're from all over the place.
It's.
He doesn't know where he's
You're
from.
working on it. You're working on it. It's great.
I'm trying.
I applaud the workshopping.
As long as you don't go Caribbean, I will be perfectly
Hey
fine.
man, we going down this road, yeah? That's my other character.
In Bond.
Oh God.
That's
No,
the
that.
crab's voice.
Thank you. I was just
Oh.
thinking that he's like Sebastian.
Hey,
Under
man, I
the
got your
sea.
golds right here.
We gotta get those Bombad robots, man.
Can you be my crab? Because
God.
that R was perfect.
Thank you.
Too good.
Throw on another 2d6.
Alright, another game, or is everyone?
I was about to say,
turning-
is that it just for the fun of it, or?
Yeah, fuck it. I like gold.
Okay, for 1 gold, do you accept Maxwell?
I mean, I just watched him roll.
I mean, yeah, he's already ahead of you and is already
I'm excited.
He's very excited.
You know what? I don't. You know what? I'll do it anyway.
Yep, there he
Aw.
goes.
Ah. Thank you.
I was about to say, we traded.
Would you like to get anything before bed? Drink? Food?
Not in
I mean, I
particular.
assume we like ate and things.
I'll say, unless you guys want to role play that, yes, you guys have eaten, you've done some, you looked at your spell books and all that fun stuff, and I'm saying if there's anything else you guys want to do before we cut over to the long rest and the next morning,
And us possibly leaving.
and possibly leaving.
No, I think I'm
I'm
set.
good.
I'd like
Alright.
to talk about the
Is-
full gastronomic experience, like Ratatouille style, just like Cade getting sucked back to his childhood when he ate pork chops.
You remember picking up a small piglet from the forest and eating it whole.
Holy shit.
Coughing up the bone pellet later.
I remember when I was like that.
Edo, you remember the exact same memory too.
We share memory. We're the same person. Oh my god. Okay.
Okay, so you guys turn in for the night. While that happens, though, Edo,
Well, yes.
while you sleep, you suddenly picture yourself, or see yourself, in this large expanse of desert. See the wind whistling through your ears. You You look confused at first, but you turn around and see rolling towards you is this massive storm. Not just a desert storm of sand and dust, but you see the pitch black clouds above it, thunder and lightning beginning to rumble through the vast expanse. If you wish, you can give me a perception check.
Alright. And he'll be cheering on the storm since that's who he worships.
9, you just stare at the storm, and it is just all-encompassing, all black, all deadly. And with that 9, you don't see anything else except you see you are standing pretty much in the center between this storm, and you look behind you, this strange village. And it's honestly seems out of place. This is a very desert-like environment, and you just kind of see these thatched houses, mud huts, kind of different styles and architecture. And right now you are smack dab as this storm is coming closer. Is there anything else you do?
He would go into the storm.
You talk like walking, or are you making a mad dash towards it?
Oh, he's gonna run straight into it.
Okay.
Enjoy the rain, the thunder, the lightning, everything.
All right, give me one last perception check as you do that.
I have really bad rolls today.
He ain't seen shit in that dream.
What made you say it was a dream? I'm just kidding.
I don't know.
Don't do that.
I mean, he literally worships the storm god and all the big storms. So
as you just dash in, you almost can feel the rain and the heat and the dust just hitting you in the face as the storm clouds just sort of descend on you in this giant roar of thunder. And you wake up.
no, I was about to say he's gonna roar back.
Oh.
Gaylia and Voss, you are woken up as this lion roars in his sleep.
Ah, what the fuck?
Is Honeybun hungry again?
I'll be under attack. What is going on?
But Edeo doesn't even wake up. Honestly, he's almost used to dreams like that, so he just kind of rolls over and goes right back to sleep.
He's literally like you have the beds on either side. He's literally taking up the entire floor in the center of them.
He's like starfished out, like just sort of.
Wait. So what was the sleeping arrangement? Like, who is closest to him?
Right now, it's Gaylia and Voss with Edeo in that room, and then Cade.
Well,
and
no,
Max.
I meant like inside the room. Like, what are the
You
placements?
top bunk.
Well, I assume you guys are on either side because usually the beds are on either side of the room. So you're in one bed, he's in the other. I'm like in the middle on the floor.
Okay.
I assume the rooms aren't giant, so.
So Gaylia's gonna get up to check on the sound, and she's gonna kind of walk forward, see what the sound was. She's assuming it's Honeybun who's hungry, so she's gonna kind of walk forward, probably like very gently toe Edeo as she walks, and then attempt to wake him.
Yes, you do. You do
I
feel.
say, Gaylia might already be up. She only sleeps 4 hours, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Gaylia is an elf.
I would say at this point it would be the end of that 4-hour period, and Gaylia can, if she wants, to just kind of make her way in the twilight hours to just sort of.
No, she's gonna sit on the floor and listen to Edeo sleep because it's very entertaining right now. So she's just gonna be like an inch from him, just staring at him with like her blank, sightless eyes, just listening to everything. So when he wakes up, she's gonna be like an inch from his face, just staring at him.
Let's do a luck roll, see if he accidentally grabs you and hugs you like a pillow.
What about
DM,
luck
do you want
check
me
to see if she steps on his tail or something?
Yeah, give me a dexterity check, just so
Oh,
that.
Dex? Okay, I roll the luck. Hold on, let me roll Dex.
13. that's enough that you don't just step directly on his tail. You've done that.
But
You did it once with Honey Bun, and he was just mad at you for the week. So you know better than to just stomp around near a sleep.
and then Edo said he would like me to roll a luck roll to see if Edo
Grabs
grabs
her like
like a teddy bear.
Yeah, is that 8? Like you don't even have a chance to react before you are just wrapped in this by these giant paws.
She's
And
gonna try and like wiggle slightly so that she's looking straight at him, and she's just gonna just stare there and just listen for a little bit. She's just vibing.
Yeah, and he's just like, oh, and he's like completely out, like 100% out.
very
And
cute.
she's a pillow and just like head against her.
I want to go down to the bar.
That
You still
Are
need
you
sleep.
just gonna leave?
Yeah.
Are you gonna witness this and then just?
It's kind of fucking weird.
I don't think Voss is
Honey
up
does
yet.
nothing.
I think the only two people that are up are the elf and the skeleton.
I feel like you roared really loud.
I did roar really loud, and he woke up.
Oh.
Speaking of which, while that is taking place, Maxwell, what exactly are you doing? Because I assume Cade is asleep in his bed. And
Maxwell is going to pretend to sleep. just rolled over, like facing towards the wall, back turned to the room, on whatever bed or cot that he's on, just waiting for Cade to wake up to be like, oh, I guess it's morning.
My God, that's the most boring existence sometimes.
Yeah, fucking tell me about it.
I'm trying.
Maxwell, while you were there staring at the wall, counting the slivers of wood that you can pick out, you hear humming. And it's almost like an echo of a hum. You didn't even know that was possible. But it's coming from outside your door.
Maxwell hears this and slowly gets up from the bed, checking to see if it's Cade making the noise. Before
You could tell that just from hearing with your non-fleshy ears. It's coming from the door and not from Cade.
Maxwell thinking to himself,
Okay, it's not in my head, but it's not in the room.
Maxwell is going to approach the door but not open it yet.
Okay, I mean, you still hear that music. I say music. It's humming. It's just sort of a nonchalant tune, like just someone who's.
Can I? Okay, so from underneath the door, do I see like a shadow moving, like light coming into the room? Like, is there anyone standing on the other side?
Give me perception.
Okie doke.
Nice. 17.
Nice.
You guys are on the second story. The bar is more of the first story. With a 17, you're able to determine there's no one on the other side of that door, but you do see shadows dancing on the wall behind it. Or, no, sorry, in front of it. With that 17, you kind of notice looks like someone is just sort of walking around downstairs, and just from the trajectory of the light, able to have a couple of dancing shadows.
Maxwell is going to choose to open the door very carefully and peer out into the hall.
Peer in the hall. The hall is pretty empty. Everyone has seemed to have gone to bed. You see a little candle on the windowsill at one end of the hallway. The other end is that hallway is the stairs down, and that humming.
Maxwell thinking to himself again,
Oh, do I be stupid and go check on it alone?
where is the other room? The room with Edeo, Gaylia, and Voss.
That is literally the door on your left.
Okay. Well, Cade is right there in the room with me. Maxwell is going to choose to wake up Cade.
Okay. You go over to Cade and you kind of shake him. You shake him again.
Holy shit, I thought you guys don't sleep at night. Psst, you. Hey.
You shake him again. And Cade does not wake up.
That's not just that I didn't respond.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, good. Good. Whatever's downstairs can hum and also keeps me from waking people up. Good. This is perfect.
So Maxwell is just going to go ahead and leave the room.
Fuck it, I guess this is how I finally die. I finally got my wish. Thanks.
Give me a perception check as you say that.
Okie doke.
You hear a slight laugh. With that 19, it sounds elderly.
Okay, what the fuck is this?
So Maxwell really not thinking about survival here, just like, okay, he's very creeped out, but he still wants to investigate. He's going to carefully inch his way down the hallway towards the stairs to find the origin of this voice.
You heading down the stairs completely?
Yes.
Okay. You take your sweet time. You barely creak the wood of this old house, of this old building, mostly because you don't weigh much. You kind of turn the corner of these stairs, and you finally see the origin of this humming. You see this old woman. Looks easily in her, honestly, late 80s. I'll continue on your perception check. She looks like she's human. Very short in stature, just from the sort of the throes of old age where you kind of lose your height in the process.
Sure.
You see she's just kind of humming to herself as she has taken one of the rolls, or the basket of rolls that were in the tavern, and is just sort of tearing it to pieces and just putting it into a separate basket.
Hello?
Oh, hello there, dearie. I'm sorry, did my singing wake you up?
It did. I don't know how it didn't wake anyone else up.
Oh, I'm absolutely sorry. I was just trying to get, I just woke up. I don't need to sleep that much, and I was just getting things ready for feeding the birds tomorrow.
I see. That sounds nice.
What's your name, dearie?
Maxwell.
That's a lovely name. So, do you mind keeping an old woman company?
Maxwell chooses to sit down at the table with her.
I do not mind at all.
Splendid. So, Maxwell, what are you doing here in Badu?
Well, I am on what you might call a, holy journey, as it were. A pilgrimage of sorts. I am trying to find my calling in life. I have found this group of people to which I believe divinity has led me to, and I bonded with them. They're now my friends. I think they feel like friends. We fought together. We've succeeded together. I feel like there's a bond between us.
That's nice, dearie. Very nice. You kind of tell she's almost just kind of going along with the grandmother hearing about their toddler's day.
Kind of, yeah.
Nice. I don't care. That's nice.
Pretty much.
So, you really like these people, huh?
I do. I was, to be fairly honest. I don't warm up to people very easily. Not anymore. But I was surprised. This very strange assorted group of folks. I've warmed up to them.
Skin thing, right?
I'm sorry?
Oh, because you have no skin, dearie. And flesh and eyeballs and...
Maxwell looks around the room. Is anyone else there?
Nope.
Maxwell takes off his hood and points at her.
Okay, how the fuck did you do that?
Out of language, dearie. She gives you a little flick upside the skull.
Yeah.
And it hurt.
Rubbing his forehead and realizing that hurts.
It hurt.
Maxwell stops for a second and it just his whole brain goes blank.
Now, dearie, I really do have to get back to feeding my birds. Just do me a favor. Don't lie to your new friends. They're the only reason you're still alive, in a sense, dearie.
If I may ask before you leave, ma'am, may I know your name?
She takes the bag of the bread pullings and takes it up and takes a handful, puts it in your bony hand. I think we know the answer, dearie. But I do have one last thing I need to give to you. Just consider it a gift. Starting off. I know it's tough, dearie. Just do me one little favor, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Her hand goes right up to your skull again. You anticipate it. Says, "Wake up. Your owl friend is about to wake up as well." Click. And you realize you are awake in your bed and you are sleeping.
If Maxwell's skin could run cold, it would be right now.
How many years had it been since he would even be able to sleep?
At close to a century, if not longer. He's been dead for a very, very long time.
So, but you wake up well rested, and you just feel like a little bit of pressure right there, center of your forehead.
Maxwell just rubs it, just bone
on bone.
Yeah, just sort of grinding, almost like the sensation of chalk to a board.
Does Cade hear that?
I would say you give me a perception check as you're beginning to wake up as Maxwell begins doing that.
15.
15. You definitely hear rubbing on rubbing. Not like that.
Oh my.
With the 15, you're able to know it's not that. But you don't really deal with a lot of skeletons rubbing their hands together, so...
That's fair.
Okay. At that point, you are awake.
Good morning.
Yes. Good morning.
Morning. Guess what? Cade is a night owl. Ha 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 ha.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Wee.
That was accurate.
Yeah, and that was the last they heard of him.
Yeah.
We never saw him again.
He just opened the door to his apartment, walked out, and never came back. It was weird.
I looked at Reddit for new games every day for him.
Alright, so you all come to long rest has been completed. You all get everything you need back. Cade, you get yourselves 2 new portent rolls if you want to go ahead and roll for those.
I already did physically. I have a 15 and a 16.
Okay. So you come down for breakfast. It is eggs with very thick bacon. You think it's just the pork chop, just sliced a little bit thinner. There's a lot of pork chop here, unfortunately.
Unfortunately?
Pork chops are delicious.
Fair. There are a couple of religions that still do not eat pork chop. So
Voss is a pescatarian. So,
yes.
Any fish?
No fish, but there is enough eggs to make up for it.
So you mean go fish?
So I can't eat it.
Oh,
I'm gonna go fish.
unmuted herself just for that.
Uh,
Good thing you can't see tears underwater.
Callie was able to get a half a halibut from the river that, for you, Voss, for your dietary restrictions.
Mend him and give him an extra silver piece for it.
Alright, he remembers the tip. Okay, so, you guys have your quest to head north to the College of Tamarath. I will say right now, before you guys head off, that this town will be able to, as far as any equipment, anything mundane, whether it be weapons, armor, a donkey if you want to pay for it, will be available. So any sort of adventuring gear would be available from Glinda's Glorious Goods that Honeybun ripped the sign off of. So, is there anything you guys would like to purchase? Now would be the time.
Edeo
How-
usually goes naked, so he's probably
Jesus.
good with whatever he has on him.
How big is the Rod of Wielding?
It is about, let's see, it was held by a robold, so it's about a 4-foot staff from tip to tip.
So, could Cade theoretically use that in hand-to-hand combat as a quarterstaff, basically?
Yeah, we could say it's a quarterstaff.
No, because he's small.
That's fair.
All right, then no, I got nothing.
I think I am good. Sehr
Okay.
gut, yeah.
I have a quick question. I'm not quite sure how you do this as DM, but how are you about tracking arrows? Depending on your answer depends on if I will be buying more arrows.
I would say... Haven't really dealt with a bow user yet, so...
Are you just tracking special arrows kind of thing?
Yeah, honestly, regular arrows you can honestly do in your downtime, because it's just a bit of whittling, a bit of feathers you find on the ground, an arrowhead kind of deal. Anything special that you may come across, you'll have to keep track of.
I would hate to see the blind lady's arrows
Mm-hmm.
she made.
Well, they fly as straight as she shoots them, so...
About that?
You're fine. But, yeah, mundane arrows, don't worry about. When you get special ammunition, then you'll have to keep track of it.
Okay, thank you. Good to know. All right, so in that case, on that question, is there a weapon shop in the area that may sell slightly better arrows? Like anything that even poisons that she could coat her arrows in, anything to supplement her ordinary arrows.
Like cold iron or something?
Yeah, anything that would she could get maybe 2 or 3 of, just so she has some special arrows off to the side for later.
Let's see. You do not see anything as far as arrows, as far as just the mundane Fletcher arrows. But you go ahead and just give me a survival check.
Got you.
See as you kind of
Survival.
as you just kind of peruse the town with Honeybun in tow.
Does 5e actually have stuff like cold iron and such?
There are poisons. I'm not sure about arrows though.
Okay, I know nothing.
You're just kind of wandering through the town, like you're in a cornfield at one point. I mean, you know, if you maybe found something that was poisonous or venomous, you may be able to kind of make something kind of MacGyver it.
Would finding an artificer help?
Well, I mean, it'd be more like poison application, like applying the poison to the weapon.
An alchemist
Could I
of some
find,
sort.
like, an apothecary maybe? Because I feel like they would sell herbs and stuff that I could make a tonic of.
Yeah, man. Can we go to the apothecary?
Well,
Yeah,
it
I
also
would-
depends on how, would they just openly sell poison to people?
Right.
But just sign a book first.
Nightshade.
They have to
Like,
be responsible.
You know there are places that would sell poisons, like
I'm not
as a vial.
directly looking for poison. I'm looking for things that I can make into poison, maybe, because I've like Gaylia would be pretty well read. She knows a lot about like different plants and stuff.
How is she
She's
reading?
a ranger.
Brailed. Well
Brailed.
brailed.
Her family was super, super, super rich, so they kind of like did everything they could, and they got like a bunch of exotic stuff for her. And Braille text was one of them.
Okay. You do
And she
come.
would also read out loud.
I will say you come across this very small shop. It's basically a house that's been kind of turned into a shop. Called let me see. It's Kyle's Kale and other plant needs. And you see this you see this half elven male just sort of in the shop window sort of greeting you. Hey man, what can I get for you?
And just for roleplay purposes, could we say that Honeybun could kind of smell like herbs, and he kind of knew that she was looking for it, so he was leading her?
Of course,
Okay.
it is your seeing eye velociraptor. Yes.
Awesome. Okay, so she's being led by him. She hears that, and she goes, "Oh my, who said that?" And she's gonna stop and kind of like peer around, which is useless, but she's gonna do it anyways.
Over here, Elven One.
She'll head over to the voice. "Oh, what a pleasure to meet you. My name's Gaylia. Who might you be?"
I am Kyle of the Druid Circles here.
Hell yeah.
"Oh,
And I-
Druid, that's so fascinating. I read about you in my books. I heard that you completely, or well, not you specifically. I'm sure it was many, or like someone you know. It could have been a cousin. Oh, do you have a lot of cousins? Anyway, back to the main point. I read about druids in my book. Druids brought our forest back."
Oh yeah, you were from Malagroth, ain't you, dearie?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
I got cousins there. Well, not cousins, but cousins there. You get what I'm saying.
Of course. No, I don't, but of course.
So, what brings you to my little personal nirvana, dearie?
Well, I'm not entirely sure. My cat led me over here, and she's gonna gesture over to Honeybun, who's snarling and drooling at her feet, and just kind of scratching himself with really like sharp claws, and he'll just kind of peek his head up occasionally and just snarl at something, and then go back to drooling on his paw.
Ah, one of the more exotic of Melora's creatures. Yes.
How are cats exotic? Are they rare here? Now
your
that you say that, I
breed,
haven't seen a cat.
your breed, I would say, is very foreign across the Great Sea. You see, but you are pretty lucky to have yourself quite a fluffy friend like that.
I know, isn't he just a darling? And she's gonna get like really close to his gaping jaw and just kind of nuzzle her cheek into him, and she's like inches from his teeth.
Melora provide, Melora take away. Anyway, what can I do for you, dearie? I got some lovely smoothies here that I would be happy to sell to you. Or some other exotic plants and other paraphernalia.
Oh, terrific! I'm looking for. Well, I read in my book either belladonna or foxglove. If you happen to sell any of those.
Ooh, may I ask why? I have to ask because the guards, you know how big of a squares they are.
Fucking pigs.
Well, you know,
Narcs.
she's gonna attempt to lie here because she knows a little bit. In the book, it said that these were illegal, to make like poison. It's illegal to like kill people with it. She knows that much, so she's gonna try and lie a little bit. Probably not well. Yes, books. I read in a book, that you can make, really good catnip for honey bun.
Give me deception check, please.
Isn't catnip an actual plant in itself?
It is.
Yes.
Oh shit.
This motherfucker is so stoned he does not care. I love it.
Alagroth is for lovers, man.
Sure. Catnip for the big cat. Yes. Well, I don't have any grown on me. Like I said, the squares came by about a week ago, and had unfortunately my latest batch may have got burned. But I do.
Anything similar, perhaps?
You see, well, I don't have, like I said, I don't have anything grown, but that could be up to you, dearie. He kind of reaches down under the table and picks up this small pot of soil and a small burlap sack of what appears to be seeds. If you had a bit of a green thumb, dearie, I'm sure I could probably sell you a bit of a starter set.
Oh, that would be amazing. Do you happen, while I'm here, would you happen to have any gardening books? I of course cannot personally read them, but one of my party members could maybe read it out to me. I just, I love gardening, all sorts of different things, like, poisonous. I mean, catnip, all sorts of catnip, all sorts catnip. There's all these different kinds.
Actually, I do have a bit of a hobby, dear, and I've been trying to get my book out and about here, and you hear just the flop of soft paperback on the table. It was Kyle's Kale Cookbook. It used to be spelled with a K with cookbook, but I'm told it was a bad idea because of acronyms and whatnot. But
God damn it.
Oh.
But this not only has great recipes that you can partake in, but also
for
kinda gives
catnip?
you for catnip. Yes, catnip. But it could also be kind of help you find some of the plants that are out and about. If you are that sort of, you look like that sort of wandering sort.
Oh wow, you're so perceptive.
I
And
am.
she's gonna laugh a little bit and like flip her hair. Giggle.
He just starts laughing for about 2 minutes.
Oh my, what a delightful laugh you have. I think I'll join with you. And she's gonna laugh too.
Anyway, if you want, I could sell you the potted plant, the starter set, and my personal field guide, as you can call it.
I would love that. And you're being just so generous and nice. Here, just take it all. And she's gonna give him her pouch of gold.
Oh my god.
Hey, that is exactly the price I was looking for, man.
Oh wow, I'm so good at math.
Jesus Christ.
Malora bless you and your green thumb, my dear.
Of course, thank you ever so much. And she's gonna vigorously shake his hand.
It is like a limp noodle in your hand. It is...
Before I go, do you wanna pet Honey Bun? He loves being rubbed behind his ears.
Oh, I can't, honey. I'm allergic, you see. It's just...
Oh, my bad, my bad. I'm terribly sorry. We'll be on our way then.
Pleasure seeing you. Come back anytime.
Will do. Thank you. And she's gonna skip away with her stuff and honey bun and down 20 gold.
Okay.
Oh, god damn it.
I'm trying to stay true to character.
You are true to the character, and also true to someone else's character is probably going to keep hold of your money now.
Yeah,
Might be a 3-foot owl.
it might be a 3-foot owl.
Might be a pissed off
Like,
skeleton.
Might be a pissed off skeleton. Although we don't know as a skeleton.
Might be a pissed off emo angsty kid. I don't know.
German angsty kid. All right, so put in your inventory one belladonna starter kit, which includes seeds, plant, no water, but and a Kyle's field guide and cookbook. It is about 65% kale smoothies. Just different ways to add
Is
to
there
the
like
kale.
a recipe for brownies? 1 ounce magic butter.
Oh man.
There is a dessert
cut
section,
out.
yes.
Sorry, you
Excellent.
cut out real quick. What
Excellent.
was that?
Like I said, you have Kyle's field guide that is 65% kale smoothies, 20% quote unquote desserts, and a field guide to some of the more magical plants around here. And I will get you some more magical plants for others to read to you, essentially, as the day goes on. Sound good?
Awesome. Thank you.
Because if you want to actually look for plants, or rather have Honeybun look for plants, I will gladly make something more than just belladonna and foxweed.
Yes, I would definitely maybe in downtime, so I'm not wasting RP. I'll just have I'll go hunting for some plants. Have
That
honey
wasn't
bun-
wasted RP. I'm going to tell you right now.
Oh.
That was,
Oh, that was
was quality.
Chef's kiss.
yes.
I just want to make sure I'm not taking up a ton of time from everyone
No.
else.
and I just came up with Kyle's kale
Bellissimo.
cookbook right on the spot there, and it was
It was
Kyle's kale.
glorious.
I hate how it's
every
almost
part-
KKK.
Yeah.
like that was me as I was thinking this up. Okay, Kyle's kale cook. No, can't have that. Can't have that. All right, so you got that. Anyone else? Say your piece now, or keep whatever's in your adventuring backpack.
I think I got everything.
Yeah, I have all my rations and everything. Just
I feel like I want something, but
I'm saying 10-foot poles, ball bearings.
I don't think there's actually different kinds of material for weapons in 5e.
No, it's more enchantments on weapons. There's silver. Silver, I think, is the big thing, but I don't think that you have the gold for that.
Yeah.
Maybe if you
'Cause
pulled your money together, but I think you're 20 gold short. I'm not sure why.
I buy some silver for about 5 gold and use that to beat people over the head with.
Yeah, make it roll a quarter style. Yeah.
Yeah.
are we on the road?
I would say yes. You guys are now officially on the road.
I got
On the
crab
road
backpack,
again?
and I'm staff or spear holding as a helping to walking the stick.
Okay, you get yourself a quarter staff. Whatever the.
No, I have a
price-
spear though.
Oh, spear. Sorry, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
It's not the same, Dad.
All right, so you guys start making your way north towards the College of Tamarath. If that's okay, we're going to take a 10-minute break. Get yourselves your refills, your bathroom breaks, and we'll be back in just a few minutes, okay?
Awesome.
Sounds good.
Sounds good.
Thank you, Tin.
Alright, who's back?
Me.
Me.
So one
I
Max,
am.
one Cade, one Voss.
I'll take one of those points, inspiration points, if you don't mind,
Mm-hmm.
for being back.
If I'm giving away, it'd be Maxwell since he was here first.
Ah, God damn it.
I never
Got
left.
him.
Oh,
Yeah.
Well, I was the one who said
well, if we're
anything
going to be
first.
doing that, then I'm.
I'm
I mean, I already have
oldest.
inspiration from last session.
Gaylia, are you back? You're muted if you can hear us.
It needs to go.
Alright, give it a couple minutes.
You guys want to yell her name at a count of 3?
No.
Okay.
I will yell at her through text. It's okay.
Use message.
Sorry, I'm back. My mom was talking to me.
You're fine.
Oh,
All right. So, first leg of the trip, on your way to Oz. The College of Breath. Speaking of which, how are you guys walking? Is it kind of like a Wizard of Oz hand-in-hand kind of deal, or or is someone taking the lead, or what is your walking order?
Is there a river right next to the road?
No, the river kind of veers off to the left, to the west very quickly.
Okay.
Are we like besides a forest?
So we're heading here from here.
Hold on, I need to see what you're looking at. Hold on.
Like, because
That's where you're heading, and you guys are right there at the moment. Yes, and it is not 30 feet.
Damn it! That was my.
multiple
that was gonna-
mountain ranges and stuff. So we're gonna have to like go all the way over here, go all the way up, then go across. Unless we
Right-
go across mountains.
like, there's a path like through here
Water.
and along the mountains.
Take the water to High Ladder.
Or we could go this way, take a boat all the way around. But I don't think that'll work.
Maxwell is going to ask Cade.
So, exactly how did you get to Badud from the college?
How did I get to Bedouin from the college?
You flew, I would think.
But like my route, did I go over like the mountains and things?
You did.
Or did I?
Give me a. This is again just a basic intelligence check, just to kind of recall.
$14?
14. That's enough. You did kind of you did kind of go as the crow flies, but you do recall there was a bit of a path along in the mountain range that takes you first to Hylador, the kingdom of the dwarves, but it kind of ventures off or splits off and makes its way towards Badud. So there is a path through the mountains. You don't exactly know what's in the mountains, because, you know, why should you care? You flew over it.
I went this way, but I have abilities that make it easier for me to get around.
Well, yes, I was just trying to figure out the fastest and easiest route to the college.
So, does Cade mention to Maxwell the route that he saw along the way?
Yes.
And I would say that blue path
Is the route?
is the route, yes.
Okay.
And there is, like I said, there is basically a little whoop to Hylador. But if you guys are heading north, that is, at least path-wise, the quickest way.
No shortcuts, I'm afraid.
You are more than welcome to go back down the mountains and through this. Didn't mean to do that. Through this basically plains-like area.
Hmm.
But there's no path that way. So
Maxwell is going to vote that we take the mountain range route. Because that seems like the simplest way to get there, considering a route is already made, rather than trying to take a shortcut, quote unquote, and possibly traverse into dangerous territory.
A long cut. Yeah, that works for me.
Sounds good.
okay. Like I was saying, what's the walking order?
Edo will be leading the way.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there anyone in front, or sorry, beside him, behind him?
Dude,
I think-
Gaylia would probably be like directly behind him.
Sure. I would say with that, I would say Honey Bun is sort of, kind of walking alongside Edo, just sort of being in front of you. Correct?
Yes.
Okay. Anyone else?
I think Cade would be like in the middle.
Okay. I have so far just a square of Honey Bun, Edo, Gaylia, Cade.
Like Cade would be like behind in like the middle.
Okay. But
You
that
could
depends
be
on-
above us.
Yeah, that's true.
You can
Okay,
sit on
yeah,
someone's
then
shoulder.
Cade is
Okay.
Cade is either flying or perched on Edo's shoulder.
I'm going to need a distinction. Which one?
Flying.
Okay.
Left. Oh.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Edo is like over 7 feet tall, so she probably could perch on his shoulder and it would look normal.
All right. Maxwell, Voss.
Behind the little cluster right there.
Yeah, I'll be with them, if you don't mind.
Maxwell does not mind.
Okay. So the only ones that are really up in front are Edo and Honey Bun, correct?
Correct.
All right. I'm going to need a perception check from Honey Bun, Edo, and Cade as well, since you were flying overhead.
I actually rolled well when I'm
Mhm.
not dreaming.
Are you sure you're not dreaming?
I don't know. He never
just,
actually woke up.
That's a
just one
3.
thing, or is Gaylia also rolling?
It would just be for this particular role. It would just be Honey Bun.
Okay. Right, he got a 15.
All right. Edo. We'll start off with first Cade, actually. Cade, you are flying around. You're just kind of enjoying the sights from a bird's eye view.
Mhm.
Don't really notice anything much as you kind of take on this bend in the path. Edo, you and actually you notice Honey Bun is kind of sniffing the air a bit as he kind of leads Gaylia along, and you notice Honey Bun kind of walks a few steps and then stops. And then you kind of stop where he stops, and at 18, you kind of look in the middle of this road, and it appears to be like a tarp of some sort. It seems to be almost camouflaged with the ground with some small spats of dirt sort of piled over it.
I'll hit tarp with axe.
You go with what works, I guess. You immediately, in one swift motion, take out your axe and just bring it down on this tarp, and the tarp rips in half, and you see the dirt kind of fall down into this massive, I would say about 10-foot hole, easily, almost bigger than the well that you guys nearly fell in, or threw yourselves into.
Not nearly, they did.
They did. And everyone kind of just stops as this hole just sort of appears in the center of the road. And with that 18 perception, you hear coming from off the side of the road, you just hear a fuck.
Another thing I should hit with axe.
I may hit.
You guys
hit him
hear
too.
behind you. You guys hear behind and to the right of you, the click of a crossbow and a feminine voice say, "All right, hands where I can see them, and coin purses on the ground."
You could see hands on axe.
Yeah, what he said.
You
Question: What if we no longer have a coin pouch?
What?
Maxwell just looks at her.
You turn to the source of the voice. You see this tiefling woman, pinkish red skin color, long hair, horns going in the reaching out the back of her head. What appears to be in some sort of kind of basic leather armor and bandit-looking gear, holding a crossbow. It's like, now you stay right there. We have ourselves a most powerful necromancer who will just rip the flesh from your bones.
Maxwell hears this and starts laughing.
That is so funny.
He doesn't fear death, neither shall I.
I fear death.
Okay, go ahead. I need all of you to give me, except for Cade, since you are flying up ahead and they don't really notice you, give me a luck check.
Mm.
20.
2.
Alright, let's see. Someone to beat it. I need someone to get lower than 2.
Edo's all for getting hit. He's about to just rush her. So.
Right. You are getting ready to rush this strange bandit in the middle of the road when you feel something small, like a small stone, hit you in the back of the head. Doesn't hurt, but it just sort of hits you in the back of the head. And I'm going to need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Jesus Christ.
8.
8.
You.
With a 5. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
most of that was your bonus.
Yeah, I was here. I'll use my inspiration.
Oh, okay. You.
Yay!
Okay,
Nice.
you used your inspiration. You feel your legs tense up and almost kind of like when your legs spasm a bit. You felt like you could just jump, like real high for just a split second, but you kind of steel yourself and your legs your legs feel fine now. You hear this tiefling woman go, "Bud, that was a crappy throw," and you hear from behind you on the on kind of like a hill that your backs are to, just hear "Bud." And if it's all right with you, I assume you're gonna roll initiative now, Mr. Edo.
I assume so. They just threw a rock at me and she threatened to shoot us.
You guys look to the... In fact, let me go ahead and get the sight for you. Whoop.
Woo!
You guys would be right here.
Where did I hear this, or feel the rock coming from or hear him?
You heard it from over here, and you see standing on this kind of ledge is holding a bag of stones is this strange frog-like individual.
Oh, I love him.
Just holding some rocks that are just coated in his sticky green slime, just going, "Bob."
Does he have siblings that say wise and
I have no clue what you're talking about.
Oh my god, that is Jeez.
That is a reference.
That man,
That brought me back.
That was my fucking childhood.
a core memory. A core
That
memory.
shouldn't be your childhood, honey.
No.
Never said it was good.
Yeah, never said it was good, but it existed.
Oh, did you want us to roll initiatives?
Well, you haven't done anything harmful yet, so she does still keep the crossbow pointed at you. It's like, it ain't just us. It is 20 dangerous men who will beat the ever-loving crap out of you.
A fight!
Oh,
Count
Insight.
me in!
Maxwell is going to see if she's bluffing.
That would be Voss and Maxwell for an insight check, please.
Okay.
Edo's ready to fight Inglorious battle.
We know. We will. Just hold on.
Give it a second.
Even if you guys fail your insight.
That's Maxwell, Voss.
Oof.
Jesus.
Voss,
Huh.
you guys are surrounded.
What? We're surrounded.
Oh my
Maxwell.
god.
Maxwell, there's not 20 men. You don't know how many, but it's not 20.
Maxwell, we are surrounded. We need to get out of here.
Look, I didn't grow up on a cow farm, but I can recognize bullshit when I smell it.
I can feel there's 50 of them.
Dude,
Gaylia
chill.
attempt to talk to the tiefling.
You definitely have words. You.
Alright, let's try this.
Great. Why'd you let her do that?
You can go probably.
She's gonna take like a step or two forward, not too much, but she's just gonna make herself separate from the rest of them, just so that like she's a little more upfront, 'cause it's more dramatic. And she's gonna be like, hello, it's so nice to meet another female on the travels. Oh, you smell so good. Is that lilies?
Stay back. This is a holdup. I'm not sure if you've ever had a holdup before, but it doesn't normally work like this.
Why are you holding me? I'm not cold.
You get used to it.
Do I? Do I really?
Yes. Do we?
My name's Gaylia.
No.
What's your...
No, we don't.
You sound so nice and pretty. Do you want to pet my cat?
Get that thing away. Now, like I said, this is a stick up. Now hand over the money, or my men will be forced to take action.
We don't
Yes,
have
there's
any sticks.
so many of them. Be careful, Gaylia.
Hey, how about we play a game, you and I? Rock, paper, scissors.
You won't even know if you win. You cannot see her.
Well, we'll have someone else be referee, and then if you win, you get all our gold and no bloodshed. And
No.
No, if she wins, I kill her and all their men. And
Okay,
if we win, she can go free.
Okay, I am sorry, but as you said, I'll kill her. She will make a attack on you, Edo.
Okay.
Gaylia was doing
He's
so
already
well.
going into his rage anyway, so he was
I
about
guess
to
we're
go.
not gonna
I'm
be
ready to
making
get attack.
All right.
That is only an 11 to hit.
That does not hit.
Aww.
And he
Whiffed.
will be immediately run up to her to slap her, but
Slap her? Like, just...
Whoa.
with an axe.
Okay.
Slap her with
Flipping
the
the
axe.
new trend.
Okay,
The blade end slap.
Okay, I will say, her firing did start initiative, so I'm going to ask you all to roll initiative, and we will go from there. Hold on, let me get my initiative tracker out. There we go.
Whoa. Excuse me.
You probably have to manually add people.
I will, yeah.
And you probably have to put people on the map itself as well, because
Yep. Cade,
Yeah, not.
I'm saying you're flying around here. I'm on the wrong layer.
Hate that.
You're flying overhead right now, so.
Oh
Ooh,
man.
I saw that.
Yeah.
Bad turn. Bad turn.
don't worry, I have a 6. So we're real close.
Wow, we didn't do very good. All zeros, huh?
Speak for yourself.
Don't worry, Edo will non-lethally kill this tiefling.
I got an 18. I don't
We
know
call
about
that
y'all.
subdue in the
think so.
business. There's a word for it.
All right, let's see. That is
Non-lethally kill.
A 1 for Maxwell.
Tactically handle.
A
I didn't-
15 for
I killed him,
Gaylia.
but I don't don't mean it.
Voss, you rolled a.
Takesy backsies.
Let's see.
Oops,
A
same.
6 for Edo, and then for our friends here, that is 15 for you. Voss, what is your dexterity?
Oh, mine?
Mm-hmm.
13.
All right,
It breaks the tie on tide rolls.
All right, she goes ahead of you. Then we have Bud up here. He goes a natural 20 on his initiative.
Damn, bud.
And then that.
Why? So, I was 5 when that came out.
Oh god. What year?
95?
Mm-hmm.
I was 5.
Hey!
Four.
Hey.
All right.
90 friends.
I was
Cade.
being warned.
You're kind of flying overhead.
Hey,
You're seeing
90
this
friends.
battle unfold.
Yes.
What do you do?
Let's see here. What do I do?
Mind thought.
We're gonna. So I'm flying. I don't know what's going on.
You just hear talking, arguing down below, and then Edo did his Edo thing.
Yeah, and then he got shot at. So.
Yeah, and he got shot at. Well,
I'll do it.
you shot at, not shot.
Yeah,
Not
he didn't
shot.
get hit. He shot at.
You see a crossbow bolt in the mountain or the hilly cliff face there.
Can I use firebolt but non-lethally? Or can I just like magic missile non-lethally, or is any spell I do? You know what? Mind Sliver. I doubt Bud is that smart.
Just exploded his brain.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh my
yeah.
god.
Go ahead. All right.
So he has to make an intelligence save of 13.
That's an 8.
Yeah. All right. So our dear Bud is going to take 1d6 psychic damage.
Okay.
Bam. 2. He takes 2 psychic damage,
Alrighty then.
and he will lose. He will subtract a d4 from his next saving throw
Alrighty then.
before the end of my next turn.
Okay.
That's
some
me.
note. All right. Next would be Bud. Bud is. He feels his. You see him kind of twitch his eye a bit as he kind of holds his head in pain. He looks up at you, strange bird person. He is going to take a sling attack against you. That is a dirty 20 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. You only take 5 points of bludgeoning
Ouch.
damage.
Only.
Jeez.
And I
That's
need
a
you to
high
make
roll.
and I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
A 9.
You are.
Wait, no! I'm sorry. That was a 15.
What do you mean? Oh,
Divination.
divination. Yeah. Okay.
If a 15 doesn't save, I'm gonna eat
15
this
saves.
frog. Okay.
You feel your legs twitch a bit as if you were about to make a jump in midair, but you sort of say some magic words under your breath, and time seems to just shift slightly, as that is not what happens today.
Heck yes. Divination is so good.
Alrighty then. Gaylia, that is your turn. Let me put anything out of here.
Is it too late to try to like talk to them again, or was that ruined like forever?
Well, as far as I mean, You hear Edo rushing off to talk, quote unquote, talk to to the tiefling that shot at him, and you did hear the spring load of a crossbow bolt.
Very violent talking.
Can she still try? Can I try to use persuasion and attempt to talk her down? Is that an option?
You can certainly try.
With like
Okay.
disadvantage, I think. Would
Yeah.
think.
But a disadvantage?
I mean, just what do you say first?
So she's gonna try and say, first she's gonna apologize for what she thinks happened, which is Edo rushing in. And she's gonna try to get her to agree to the original kind of deal. She's gonna go, come now, none of us want to fight. Like, I'm sure it's been a long day on the road. I'm sure you're tired. What about if we fight in a different way? They're hands. Hands are exciting. And she's gonna do little jazz hands.
Yes, I use my hands to smash.
Give me persuasion, because Edo has not attacked yet.
Yeah.
It will not be a disadvantage.
Okay, awesome. Ah, yes.
So you're gonna rock paper scissors, or are you gonna actually steal everyone's gold if you lose?
I mean, if we lose, you guys are free to continue to try and fight, but I just want an opportunity just to try something else.
You hear, with that 20, you hear just kind of trembling in the tiefling woman's voice. Like, we just needed some gold to get by. Now just hand it over.
But have you ever played rock paper scissors? It's quite fun, and you'll still get gold. If I'm pretty bad at it. I'm like the worst rock paper scissors champion in my town. I'm like so bad. I'm awful. Oh my god, I am so bad.
Alright, that is your action. Do you have a bonus action?
Okay.
Wait, talking is a free action. Oh,
That's for
Fair
like
enough.
making a big speech to make a persuasion roll.
Yeah.
fair
Yeah.
enough.
It was a
So for
persuasion check.
bonus
Yeah.
action, can I try one more time? Or so that was it? That's all I could do?
For now, yes.
Okay, I'm gonna leave it with there and hope I maybe got through to her and someone else could do something next time and bank off on that.
Alright, yeah. Because of that, the tiefling is going to disengage as a bonus action, and just slowly back up behind this rock, and just say, "Listen, we don't want any trouble. Just hand it over, and you can be on your way."
Maxwell's gonna perk up.
How much do you need?
I mean, I need food. This is not a negotiation. Fudge. She had, like I said, because no attacks have been thrown as far as she knows. That Bud just kind of had a headache for a second, but as far as she has not fired again. She has held her action. Voss, what do you do?
Give us all your
Edo's
gold,
next.
or we will fight you. This
I
is
mean, yeah.
this is a robbery.
Maxwell looking at Voss like, what the fuck, man?
Give me intimidation with disadvantage.
Amazing.
Gaylia's gonna look at him with the most sad, disappointed puppy eyes that you've ever seen on anyone, and Honeybun's gonna match.
That is a yes. That's a 20 to hit, Voss.
Oh, what did I need to do?
I said that was a. You roll a 7, so that is a 20 to hit.
Oh.
Oof.
You take 4 points of piercing damage, as soon as you say this is a robbery, you just hear the spring load of a crossbow as it goes straight into your shoulder. I need you.
Oi!
I need you to make me also a Constitution
Yes,
saving throw.
From a bee.
Yeah, way to fucking go, fish lips.
I would say at least I have lips, but I don't know that yet.
You feel the crossbow bolt seem to have been coated with something. You take 11 points of poison damage.
Owie.
Mhm.
Ow!
We should put our person that's immune to poison up front.
Probably.
The
Oh, man.
audacity of this motherfucker.
Huh. So, do I do anything now? Do I have any?
That was your.
any?
That
left?
was your action to the intimidation.
Okay. I think I can do tentacle with a bonus.
If you can, go ahead and make some of your tendril.
As a bonus action, you create your slappy happy tentacle.
And it can attack, right? Yeah.
Yep. Second, on the same turn, you summon it. But I believe you can summon it a little bit further.
Yeah, you can probably summon it right next to her. Yeah, anywhere within 60 feet, you can summon it. That you can see.
Okie doke. Select move. I don't want to slap her. I don't think I got her.
No, you do not. As soon as she says, like, nope, not again, and she ducks out of the way of.
How many tentacles has she gotten attacked by?
Oh no.
You don't know her story.
Fair enough. Dear Lord.
Does a tentacle threaten?
Waves menacingly.
Yes, I guess it does threaten. Yeah.
Woogity woogities in
I was
terror.
more thinking for flanking if we were doing that. I don't know if we are.
The suction cups do that weird suction cup thing they do.
You.
That's a good sound for them.
You're welcome.
Not that meme.
Edit.
I didn't even
you
think of that.
hear the tiefling go, all right, rich boy, time to earn your keep. And you see this figure walk out of the bush next to her. Go ahead and bring him into the material plane. There we go. He white hair, slim face, almost a scrawny build. What appears to be wearing these robes with a black motif to it. Cade, you can see. I won't even have you make a roll for this. You know those are college robes.
Do
And
I know him?
And that is the School of Necromancy. Give me just a basic not a history, a basic intelligence check, just to remember.
Love intelligence. Love to have some someday.
You're the smartest one of the bunch.
Safe. Oh.
Was you?
Nope.
I mean, it's a big school. Like,
Fair enough.
you hear the you do know it's a wizard, but you hear him say, "Fear the might of Richard the Plague Bringer," and you see the end of his staff.
It's a
Not-
lame name.
It's not that funny.
yeah, okay. Real rich Richard.
Come on. You see his staff glows a sickly green as he points it towards you, Edo. That is a 15 to hit.
Barely hits.
All right.
Ugh.
You get hit with this sickly green energy. You take a... Let's see.
Ah, damn. Unfortunately, shield only covers myself.
You take 11 points of poison damage, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
22.
Jeez.
You just spit the poison out. This was nothing. As soon as you do that, though, you see the wizard definitely did not expect that to happen. Jez, he's still up. I know, rich boy. Edo, it is your turn.
He goes right up between them.
That
And
is
will roar.
because you would have to muscle through them, but yeah, that'd be fine there.
Yeah, alright. I just kind of threw myself there. Yeah.
Yeah, what is the ability?
Daunting Roar. So it's Wisdom saving throw, DC 13, and they become frightened if they fail.
Wisdom throw, alright. First, assassin. She rolled a 16, so she ain't scared.
Yeah, this is a bonus action, so.
Right. The necromancer rolls a natural 1.
Yeah.
He's absolutely terrified.
No, you don't understand. You roar. You kind of keep your eyes closed as you roar. You open your eyes again. The tiefling is still brandishing her weapon at you. You don't see the Oh, he's on the floor.
Oh, he fainted.
Ugh.
Did he pee a little?
You can't see from here, but maybe
You just hear from the ground. No.
And then with that, he will swing at the tiefling. He will be doing non-lethal damage. He'll be slapping her with his axe. Yeah.
Bonk.
You actually holding it backwards, like you're hitting it with the handle.
Bonk. Yeah, that is not a bonus action to reckless, so I will. 15.
15, that'll hit.
8 + 7.
That's right, you do stupid damage. Let's see.
Yeah. But he's doing it non-lethally.
That's fair. That is.
15.
Unfortunately, mending won't fix someone's pride after they faint and peel.
Mm-hmm.
Holy subduing bonk, go!
Maxwell.
So, Maxwell, after he's through chuckling at this clown with a staff in front of our big lion man, decides to go ahead and cast Bane. Let's see, is he within range? Let me do one of these. Go from... no, he needs to move a little closer. So, Maxwell will go ahead and move closer so that he's within range. So, I'll go here, and then I shall cast Bane on both Richie Rich and the Tiefling.
What is the save on that?
The save on that... Let me check again. It is a Wisdom saving throw, 13.
The tiefling fails.
Oh, wait. They have to make Charisma saving throws. Or... It says right here...
You should be ashamed of yourself.
Well, you see the tiefling just staring at the man on the floor. She doesn't even really see you throw the bolt of red at both of them. They both fail, as they are both baned. She just kind of seizes up a bit from that.
Yep, have a bit of fuck up magic.
Little red mark on that. All right. Is that all you're doing?
Yep. That's all he wants to do.
Alrighty then. Cade. You're fighting a frog.
I'm fighting a frog, but, like, I do notice that these others are on the, they are baned and that one's peed his pants. And, so, I don't want to kill him, but I don't want him to fuck with me anymore. Sorry, excuse my language.
Have you heard me tonight?
Can I cast Maximilian's Earthen Grasp and not, like, lethally bludgeoningly damage him if I can?
Let me see
It just says that he makes a strength saving throw on a failed save. He takes bludgeoning damage and is restrained.
Give me a Arcana check.
Cool. I can do that. As long as I don't roll... That's an 18.
I say you can able to sculpt it a little bit so he takes... No matter what you do, he'll at least take half.
Okay. It's more like a cage rather than like a fit.
Sure. So you're going to cast Maximilian Earthen Grasp on Bud up here, correct?
Yes.
As a strength saving throw. He's a slippery little bugger, but that is a -2 to strength, so... He rolled a 0.
Oh,
Aww.
wow.
So...
Oh, boy.
Just as
So if
Bud
I
was,
roll 2d6 and then he takes 1, or only roll 1d6?
just roll 1d6.
Okay. Then I'm just gonna roll 1d6.
And this is mostly as the hand kind of closes around him. He tries to hop away, but he just kind of bangs his head on one of the fingers.
That is a 3, so he
3.
takes 3 damage.
He's 3 damage and is restrained. Okay.
Sorry.
You see the
Stay there.
hand. You see the hand is slowly becoming just caked in this greenish slime, but doesn't get poisoned. So
Venomous. Alright, and that's it. I get 1 action.
okay. Bud is restrained. He is going to attempt to try and break out of it with a 1. He rolled a 3 minus 2.
Brutal.
Ouch.
He is restrained, and that's all he can do.
Wow, I didn't think how useful this spell would be. This spell is so useful.
It's the enemy
Okay.
timeout spell.
It is
It really is.
Gaylia.
Okay,
Gaylia,
Jeff.
I'm here. I'm listening.
you hear just earth moving to your left. You hear a roar of courage to your right, and a very girly scream. That doesn't sound like it. The tiefling.
All right, I'm going to sacrifice my action to send out Honey Bun,
Okay.
and I'm going to make sure to communicate to him, to in no way, shape, or form be the ripping of the throats. I'm gonna instead tell him to basically like jump on the person and use his weight to like pin them down
Okay.
and go for the throat without actually clenching down. So like how like, no, like just like the threat of it, not the actual action.
That will just be more of a grapple check, so I will allow that.
Okay.
So, you want to go for the tiefling, correct?
Yes, because I figured if I get the leader, everyone else will back down, and then we can all be friends. And then it'll be great.
Back down.
Yep.
I
He's
used
in
the
her
biggest air.
mind. Friendship is magic. She's gonna give it her all. She's gonna try for non-lethal.
Yeah, so that is going to be a grapple check for Honey Bun. Go ahead and
Okay.
give me a athletics check from him, and I am going to do a acrobatics for her, minus 1d4 because of the bane.
Okay, so
Yeah,
I have
boy.
a question for how athletics works for Honey Bun. So I don't add. So it's just gonna be his strength, right? So that would just be like his +2,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'm allowed to add my proficiency bonus to any saving throw that or ability check that he makes. So that would mean that would be a.
And I will allow you, because of she's being bombarded by both Edo and the Tentacle of Doom, I will give Honey Bun advantage on this.
Okay, so that's gonna be a +4 to him for his athletic check.
Okay. Nice.
Alright, the 23 it is.
She rolled a 20. You said, what was it again?
23.
23? She rolled a 23. Minus 1
Oh.
from the bane. So, as the tiefling is bombarded by both sides, she doesn't even take notice as this velociraptor just sort of tackles her to the ground
Kitty.
and is currently prone on the ground with a velociraptor on top of her.
Oh, good kitty.
And then Gaylia would like to add, so she's gonna say, "Oh, well, Honey Bun, wants to be your friend too. So I say let's all just get along and let's all go out for tea afterwards." And Honey Bun lets out a snarl and just like stares at her.
Like one of those creepy, like, screams from,
Just licking his lips, ready to dig in.
like the Jurassic
Yeah.
Park. Just like,
And she's sitting back there just clapping her hands and looking very happy,
know
and
the
Honey
fact
Butt is
that-
just glowing.
I have an actual cat as a familiar, and everyone's still calling Honey Bun Kitty. Is actually killing me.
Let her believe.
I'm confused now.
Santa's not real. Oops.
What?
What?
Nothing.
My mom.
So, the tiefling is on the floor, a tentacle to the left for a lion man to the right, a velociraptor on top.
Here I am, straight in the middle with you.
Exactly.
I know, yeah.
And she just, you hear a exasperated sigh, and you almost hear tears in that sigh. Fine. Fine. God damn it, fine. Just take what you want and just leave us be. Just, can you kick him for me? She gestures her head towards the wizard on the ground.
Who shot me with an arrow?
That would be her.
I want friendship. Let's do that. Am I allowed to help her up now? I would like Gaylia to approach and hold out a hand, an offering of friendship and to help her up from the ground. And she'll call off.
But will you be able to differentiate between her, the lion, and the tentacle?
Yeah.
Well, the tentacle's gonna feel clammy.
I'm gonna hold out her hand and see who
Shake
takes it.
hands
Whoever
with the
takes the hand.
tentacle.
So's the tiefling, honestly. So the tiefling's gonna feel clammy too. I'm gonna say we're out of initiative. I will say.
Edo would be picking her up and him up, but since he's
Cade,
there-
Can Cade fly over and be like, what in God's name is going on?
with a hand just like burrowing through the dirt with a frog in it.
Yeah.
Oh, they were trying to rob us, and they made a giant pit, possibly to kill us.
And now we get to take their gold.
Do we need their gold?
We
Not
really.
do we want to just take them
Do we
instead?
think they'd have gold if they tried to, steal our gold?
Yeah,
Maybe
good
they've had a
point.
collection. They could
Cade-
be bandits.
Cade, go ahead. If you're looking at these 2 or 3, go ahead and give me investigation.
Love it. Come on. 13.
13. That's enough to see that the clothes they're wearing, besides the somewhat dirty robes that the wizard is wearing, they look like they're hand-me-down leathers. They're the clothing they do have has a bit of rips and tears in them. Even the frog has the frog's like pouch of stones looks like it was just a purse that was refurbished into a sling pouch.
These people have nothing, and I have no quarrel with them. I
They were
wouldn't mind
robbing. Should we
dragging...
bring them to the city?
I was good. Well,
We're way too far from that. We'd have to bring them with us for who knows how long.
At
I
that
can
point,
carry them.
At that point, the wizard has started to wake up. Oh, what happened? Oh dear. And you see the tiefling just on the ground, just sort of kicks the wizard. Oh, what was that for?
For
What was
being a
that for?
bitch.
Yes, exactly. For being a bitch. Like he roared in your face and you fainted. And is that urine I smell? No.
I'm pretty sure that smells like urine, but I could be wrong.
Nah, she would know.
What did Richard call himself?
Richard the Plague Bringer. You heard.
Well, would I potentially heard of him?
Give me another intelligence check.
Come.
Bitch boy tried to bring the cold.
And plus 3. 15.
Oh, yeah.
You know there's a lot of would-be necromancers at the college who thinks they're going to be the next lich, but you know that you
And he's
look.
just a bitch.
Well, not only that, but necromancy is a lot of paperwork that you can't just walk into the nearest graveyard and walk out with some employees. It's a lot of paperwork, and a lot of people actually take necromancy first year and then drop it because it's just not too much paperwork and too much money to upkeep. You also know that anyone who does get a little bit higher up in the necromancy tends to go to their head, and they try to make a name for themselves in their own way.
Mhm.
And you do recall there was a not a class, but more of just a gathering of necromancers going together and yelling their necromancer name in a cackling fashion. And you remember Richard the Plaguebringer being one of them.
Oh, it's this nerd. And
What do you mean, nerd?
Cade just kind of kicks him a bit with his
Hey!
foot.
Kick him,
Edo will lift him up by his robes and go, "Yep, looks like nerd."
kick him again. You see the tiefling from the ground. Kick him again. Kick him again. Jizz, that's not fair.
I think Cade is gonna bend down and be like, "You're no true wizard of the college. This is sad, friend."
I am too a wizard. My father paid for my tuition and everything. And what's his deal?
I didn't say you didn't go to the college. I said you weren't a true member. You have no. You're
think she said you
holding
suck.
people up for money. You're a wizard, man.
I mean,
Your father could give you money. Don't be a coward.
It's just
Look for help when help is given. Be glad we give you your life.
you hear from
Cade
you
is
hear about,
really offended by this guy.
Cade. You see next to you the hand with the frog in it. You just see the frog just sort of nod and go, "Bod, bod,
See, this frog gets it.
bod."
But
Where's his father located? Maybe we should bring him there. They could probably punish
No,
him
do
properly.
not do not do that, please. Do
Is
not do
Richard the Plaguebringer
Well, I
afraid
think
of
that means we
daddy's
have to.
spankings?
Yeah, I
Listen.
think that means we should.
that. Listen, like I said, I got money. He has a little coin pouch. It's a very tiny coin pouch. Not a lot. I mean, it takes a lot for summoning circles and whatnot. Peaches, where are you? You see, also bounding out of the bush that he came from is this very fancy-looking cat with the smushed face. Oh, there you are.
Oh.
But listen, I got money. I got maybe some my spell book. I can't really part that. I got this potion here. From you can't give him that potion. That was. Listen, Jezebel. I understand, but I am not going back to my father. All right, and I don't care if the Untamed gave me this vial. I am going to give it to them, so I do not go back to my father. Sound
I
good?
want that potion.
Maxwell's gonna perk up at what he said.
Who gave you that?
You talking to me, pale guy?
Yeah, you. Repeat yourself. Who
It's not that
gave
pale,
you that?
It's coated in black.
He's got a point. But completely off topic.
Yeah,
What-
I can't really see him in the noonday sun here. Huh, that's very weird. Anyway, I got this potion. There's this the camp we're at. We had a visitor, guy named Ramses. He kind of freaks me out, honestly. That's Jezebel perks up. That's not a nice thing to say. He looks like he eats babies. Okay, like I'm not the only one who feels squicked out by him. But anyway, Ramsey came to our camp, talked to our boss. He said he had a way of, and he puts up air quotes, unlocking our true potential, and started handing these out to some of the other guys. I haven't drank it. It smells like ass.
Sounds a bit culty to me.
Sounds like fantasy Gatorade.
It sounds very culty. I told you it sounded culty. He turns to Jezebel. Like, I told you. Like, no one listens to me. Because you're you. That's why no one listens to you.
Would Maxwell?
Sounds useless too.
Would this ring any bells for Maxwell?
Not the name Ramses. because it's been way too long. But you do recall the phrase "unlocking your true potential."
Yeah.
No, I don't want to vial. I'm already at my true potential.
And he
As it just
flexes.
flexes. Yeah.
I love barbarians.
Honestly, he kind of looks at the vial. If it's anything like how the guys have been drinking, I don't even think it would work on you that well.
What have these guys been like?
And what does the potion do?
And come
Like-
with us. We're traveling to your father's house anyways.
No. Listen, no, please. Like I said, I will give you this potion. It's yours. He hands it like straight to you, Edo. And like I said, here's my gold purse. It's 9 gold. I don't even have enough for another fine familiar, but it's something.
What,
Just-
are you expecting your familiar to die? You're going to eat her?
Definitely. Like he immediately just takes Peaches in his arms. Like definitely not. Are you mad?
Well, you were talking about fine familiar. It sounded like you were going to eat her.
You don't eat familiars. Who does that?
You can always recast it.
Free
not even-
food.
That's not even how it works. Once you bite into it, it's going to just disappear. Not even I would. I'm sorry, Peaches. I didn't mean to yell in your ear like
To
that.
be honest, I have never tried it. Sorry, crab guy. Oh, by the way, you didn't even try to fight this time. You didn't even move.
He is.
Sorry.
He's a
He just-
crab.
He's just pecking at bugs in the grass. Like, huh? Oh,
I don't. We'll just kind of just throw this vial into the box with all this other garbage.
But yeah.
No, yeah, I don't know. If anyone else wants, you can grab it out of the box.
Maxwell is going to reach in and take a closer look at it.
I almost want them to drink it to see what happens. Or I can drink it, or you can drink it, Maxwell.
Gaylia is fine
I
with
don't-
drinking it too. Whoever wants to.
God.
No one's
first of all,
touching this damn thing.
But
Go
yeah,
ahead.
First of all, if there's one thing we learn in fucking wizard school, don't drink strange potions until you know what the fuck they do.
What
But
he
I
that's
learned
a
said.
strange
is
potion.
They can go get a
And I'm
job.
mostly normal.
Edo
Go-
will be trying to actually recommend the tiefling and the frog to go work a job at the town we just left because they need help on the docks.
Before we have that conversation, Maxwell, go ahead and give me an Arcana check.
Will do.
You see this vial of what you thought was green liquid, but as you kind of hold it and shake it around, it suddenly becomes red, blue, purple, black. It's sort of just kind of constantly changing colors, and with that 22, you could definitely tell that if you drink it's going to do something random. You're not sure what, but if it unlocks your true potential, it's going to be something. That's going, I would say, it sounds transmutative.
Can I cast Identify?
If you have the time, sure.
Do we have 10 minutes to kill?
I would say while you're casting Identify, Edo is having this conversation. Listen, Jezebel speaks. I tried getting a job. I really did. Bud can account for me. Bud. But I'm a tiefling. Like, they think I'm either going to steal something or I'm going to summon a devil in their house.
Oh, rob
Grant-
someone, right?
Or rob someone. Like I said, I have robbed people, and there was that one time with a infernal. Not important. Thing is, I look like this, and I gotta deal with what I gotta do.
And I look like this, as he's like towering over her,
Yes,
giant sharp claws and teeth.
yes, and you are good at what you do, which is beating the ever-loving shit out of people who come across your path.
Well, you clearly are good at digging holes.
That's Rich Boy over there with the. He has a magic for that.
Why doesn't he get a job? He could work for you. I mean, you guys already look like you're married, so maybe, you should bring Friday.
Ew, 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 ew. Jezebel, that's not nice. I mean, I'm sorry, but no.
Amazing.
Listen, I
I mean, apparently he has a rich family, so you'd be marrying into money.
I could definitely use some money. I mean, she sort of sighs. I mean,
Does anyone know ceremony?
no.
I'm an ordained minister.
No. towards all of you. No.
There goes a fun fact you could have had,
I'm
Vado.
not an ordained minister, sorry.
Damn it.
I shouldn't have said it in the voice.
Listen, I do want to be out there. It's stupid.
You want to be where the people are?
I'm not a bard. No. I did want to be a wizard.
I mean, we're going to the college anyway, so you could tag along.
I mean, listen. Nothing would make me happier to leave this weirdo, hey, and go to the college. That requires money. And as you could tell, as she gestures at the hole,
You still have to give us yours.
right, I'm strapped for cash. at
You
the
are
moment.
so hung up on
Well,
that
that's why
shit.
you want to come with us. We'll throw you at the Wizards, and they'll probably give you a scholarship.
Can I put my arm on her and be like, I have some friends. We can figure something out.
Even if you had friends, I still need something for the tuition, and the only one even has that much money would be my boss.
But
Your
also
boss.
his dad.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, what
Well,
was that?
why didn't you just rob from your dog?
Rob,
We have his dad.
he's not talking to his dad for some reason. It's a
That's
little-
why I think we should force him to talk to his dad. Clearly he has issues, and he needs to get over them.
You're Richard speaks up. You're right. I do have issues, and that issue is my father, and I am not going to deal with that.
I'm
I
about to
think
force you to deal with that.
I think you should. I think we should go talk to him about what his precious investment, has been up to lately.
See if he needs to put you in timeout or not.
Okay, Richard speaks up. Okay, I do not want to go back to my father. My father knows I do not want to go back to him, and he has been sending employees to try and find me. That is why I am here in the woods with bandits. No
You're
one.
not
Is that because you were a bad student?
you're not making your case for yourself.
Might get money if we turn him in. Is that even
Oh!
Hey,
Listen, okay, you want money. You definitely want money, Richard.
listen,
Eh.
Dickie.
I tell you what, like I said, our boss has a lot of money from a whole bunch of jobs. He kind of keeps it up in a lockbox at the bandit camp. Tell you what, you go there, do what you wish. I will hide in the woods and become a hermit, and you will be on your merry way. How's that?
Addendum, you come with us.
Yeah, you're gonna
Also,
we're gonna deal with
Dickie,
your father.
I already don't like you. So don't make this worse for yourself by opening your mouth again.
Jezebel pipes up, join the club. Hey!
High five her.
I honestly don't care about the money.
We don't.
I just care you threatened me.
You attacked us for money. We were just on our way to the college. Jezebel, is it? You are welcome to come with us. Him, I would like hogtied and dragged behind us, where he is giving all college members a bad name. I will not stand for that.
And Bud's our best friend now.
And Bud is great, and yeah, I think the earthen hand is definitely dissolved by now, but
No,
it's just, standing in the mud.
The earthen hand is kind of just turned into a chair, and Bud's just kind of
Yeah.
laying back in it.
It's got a cup holder in it. A
You strum-
specific looking can is in.
Is it blue?
Yes.
Is it Budweiser? Oh!
Oh!
Did you just have like a Homer Simpson's doubt moment?
Jezebel speaks.
Jesus.
Jezebel just kind of looks. You guys are incredibly insane. Like,
I thank you.
you most assuredly. I would love to go to college. We actually maybe put these damn things away. She puts her crossbow up. But like I said, I need the money. Like you could tell I need the money. And
Well,
if you
So exactly what were you going to do? Just sit here and wait for another group of people to come by, hoping to get some coins off of them? You just gotta keep
It's-
doing this for the rest of your
we're
life?
Keep all the people in the pit.
Me, Bud, and Richard here are the new guys, technically. We've been at this for like months now. And the new guys always get road duty. The other guys get like heists and scams and all sorts of things. And that brings tons of money. But we're new. And until someone else joins the Carrying Claw, we're stuck here guarding the hole.
Oh, we should
Is-
join then.
is that a
No!
name we would recognize?
Oh.
Oh wait, no, that doesn't work.
You know Carrying Claw as the group that would back in the before times of the Tarask. It
Oh
was
yeah.
the group of bandits who would basically follow the Tarask and pick clean any from the destruction that it would leave behind.
Scavengers.
Did you willingly did you join this game because it sounded fun or because you felt like you had no choice?
It definitely is not fun, if you could tell.
Well, then why not leave? Come with us. We're giving you a second chance.
Like I said, I need the money.
Well, we're headed on the road. We might find money as we go.
It's fun.
I know how expensive it is. We can.
You can make
I
it if
I
you
think
try.
Cade looks to the rest of the party and is like, it sounds like we need to go steal from this boss.
I think out of character, he really wants us to go kill this bandit boss.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, I'm just saying, Jezebel can't exactly just waltz into the college and just say, "I want a tuition." And
But in character, I want to ignore the bandit boss and go after that guy's father instead.
Yeah.
Is she 1/4 orc? I heard that they're giving scholarships for.
I mean, she's tiefling. She is, you know.
nice.
You can always lie on your scholar. On your...
I
And
I have a
15%.
question. So, technically, Gaylia's family is like super rich. I'm assuming they would have connections to
What?
like certain like things they would donate. What? Can you hear me all right?
yeah,
Yeah.
we hear you.
We can hear you.
So I'm assuming like, is there a way that she would have a connection to the university in the terms of like donors? So would she be able to maybe convince them to take on the tiefling as a student?
Only one way to find out.
Because I think maybe we could try that. Because like Gayla's family is super rich,
Do you
and they
tell
have a
her-
lot of connections.
Do you
and, like
tell
the
her
high.
that?
Money, please.
Yeah, Gaylia's gonna say, well, my family does have a lot of connections. I might be able to try and talk to the headmasters.
Go ahead and give me a persuasion check. Eight. I'm sure you do, sweetie. But I can't just.
Would it help if she said her last name? Because it's kind of well known as the trading.
I'll give you advantage on that.
Okay, so she's gonna say, well, I mean, I don't know if you know them. They're kind of big, I guess, but Gaylia Revelar, that's my full name. And then I will roll.
Does that mean anything to like the rest of us? Should we be like, oh my god?
I like to think she's saying this, but facing the wrong direction.
Oh my god.
I'm sure you are, honey. But I can't just go by words alone. I've been burned before.
Do they not have scholarships there?
Do you not get a job?
It's a little more expensive than what would allow for
How do you
coursework
afford it?
and money. That's a very long story.
Maybe we shall have time later.
Later, yes.
What am I? God darn it.
It's not too late. We'll line it back out now.
Fishman, existential crisis, go.
Oh yeah.
Well, I'm pretty sure Blood could get in, no problem. They'll probably give him a full ride.
Smartest guy in the room he is.
I imagine he's just like one eye blinking at a time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that's awesome.
True genius at work.
Alright. Well, it feels like we're at an impasse. I'm all for tying this guy up, and he nudges Richard with his foot, and taking him back to father.
Agreed.
But,
I mean,
and then
if they
he's
really
rich
want
enough,
him, he might be able to pay for her scholarship.
that's what I'm thinking. I mean, ransom isn't much better than highway robbery, but it's a start.
I mean, it's not ransom. It's just lost and found. We're just returning it.
I like your style.
You say that, Cade, and you see the gears begin to turn in Jezebel's head. Your father is quite loaded, rich boy. Now, Jezebel, let's not get too hasty. Now, I mean, look at Bud, and as you guys look towards Bud, you hear poof, as he is suddenly 30 feet this direction from a Misty Step.
But can he outrun a barbarian?
He's going to definitely try.
Alright, I got 40 feet movement per round.
See, if you hadn't let me do it, I would have used the hand to grab him. But we left it as a chair for Bud.
Just for, let's see, for funsies, go ahead and give me athletics.
Come on.
Sure, why not? 23.
Yeah, 12.
He just slow walks, and somehow is faster than him.
You see him running. The camera pans on Richard just running full sprint, like sweat beating down his face. And then you see jogging very lightly beside him. Oh, fuck.
Kitty Cat Man plays fetch.
I would say you definitely catch up to him pretty easily. He rolled high and still got a 17, so.
Yeah.
Jeez. Excellent.
So you're leading us to your house, right?
my jokes on you. Jokes on you, you brute. My father is in Uneasan, way up north. It'll take you weeks to get there, and I will find a way out.
Oh, so it means we need to strap you. Well, I can put you inside this box.
Wait, what? No.
I bet you each one of us has a rope.
We'll stick you in a box, we'll pull you out every now and then for air, and you'll be fine.
That sounds like torture, and I'm pretty sure. Well, I don't know sure what your guys' alignment is, but I'm pretty sure that doesn't involve torture.
Not yet.
What did
Nah,
you like to
yeah.
know?
He's like, I
Don't
don't know.
test
I
me.
was in the box. Well, it was fine.
So I assume you. I'm just with your athletics. I assume you can tie him up pretty well.
Yeah, and bring him back over and like, so. I mean, if his dad wants to kill him, we can stop the dad. But if he just wants to find him because he's a lost son, you know.
You see, Richard just kind of looks defeated in your grasp there.
You're the one that chose the school of necromancy and then decided to drop out.
I did. Fine.
Did you fail?
No. I didn't fail.
Did you potty too much?
No.
Did he?
You inciting them?
Inside him.
Go for it.
Inside him. I don't have good insight. But we'll see.
That's okay.
3.
Perfect.
Voss, anything from you?
Edo's also.
Oh, you want me
inciting.
to incite
He's
him?
the one that asked him.
I thought you were inciting too.
No, if you got 15, I'm gonna let him do it.
He seems dejected. He seems like he's telling the truth. He didn't. You could tell just by looking at him, he was not a party animal.
Yeah.
He was
No,
just
I was talking
a
about him.
weirdo.
Did he fail, or did he drop out? That's what.
He didn't. He's truthful. He didn't fail. He didn't really drop out either. He left.
Did I leave?
Not in the same.
Okay.
You left as you were with your teaching and you want to continue. He just sort of vamoosed.
Well, let's at least take him to the college and see if they might know any more of his situation.
Well, we were heading that way. We were heading that way anyway, so.
Yeah. And we can probably get her enough money to do her thing, anyways.
That's a lot of money.
And unfortunately, if you try to run again, we might have to use violence, and you see, everybody here can catch up with you pretty quick.
Yeah.
And it might be be a little bit more, how you say, comforting, if you don't have ropes on you and you trust us and we all go together. But for right now, we don't trust you.
No.
So do you want to smash the bandit guy as well? I mean, it seemed fun, but.
No, perhaps his father can give us money.
Nah, alright. Well, I was more thinking money for us, because if we can take his money and take the other money.
We might even be able to take the father's money.
They are bandits. They are literally scavengers of the worst level.
And then we can get her Isabel her scholarship as well.
And then Cade can maybe graduate.
Yes.
I think we've renamed her from Jezebel to Isabel, which sounds
Isabel.
Like Jezebel now. Let's give him
No.
that. Get him going now.
Hard stop.
No.
No.
I thought it was Jezebel. Is it Isabel? I don't know.
I think it is Jezebel, but it's like, I kind of like the idea of us like renaming her. Almost.
Irina.
We're just really bad at it. Bud's the only one we know by name.
Oh, crud, bud.
So, you guys gonna come with it? He has like the mage over his shoulder, like, so you gonna come with us? You know, I don't know if we want to take out your boss or whatever, because if there's some sort of culty thing going on there, I might want to get rid of that. But
I mean,
other than that,
if you're crazy enough to go to the boss and rob him blind and or whatever, you're gonna need a guide. She says with a smile.
And
Rob? Oh, no, I was just gonna murder.
And you
Oh,
are
but yeah, that'd work.
looking for a job.
Yeah, sure.
and if this guide were to lead us to said boss, because we're crazy asses, where exactly would we be going?
Oh. I think you'd be going just this way. There's a stream about this way. Just cross it and you'll be heading right towards it. I could go ahead and show you. Come along, bud. Peaches. Meow. Bud. From your grasp, Edo, you just hear, even my cat.
Well, while we're relaxing it, he's going to take a quick breather.
Yeah, you can. I'll say this is a short rest territory.
Yeah.
Let's say, like I said, you guys can choose. Like I said, this is a path. You can guys choose to head north towards the college, and
I
maybe.
have a question.
Hmm?
It's 10:30. Do you think
Yes.
we could call it?
Yes, this is a good spot to call it. Like I said, it just depends on. I have some things for whether you decide to go north or if you decide to go towards the bandit camp. So we can go ahead and call
Bandit
it.
camp right now.
Okay. I'll get
Should
that.
we all vote as a party though first, instead of just one person making the decision?
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
how about we'll talk about it and we'll let you know before the end of the weekend.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Like I said, I have something for either or, so it doesn't matter if I know about it next session. So
Okay.
Cool.
so
Sounds good.
as you guys sit down with a tied up wizard at your feet and a frog in a hand chair, you'll call it for tonight. Bit of a longer session, and we will pick up. Well, not next week, because I believe Kinney's had something in mind.
The Dead
Yeah.
by Daylight?
So that's probably 2 Fridays from now.
Okay.
But Fluffy and I were talking, and we were thinking what we wanted to do was turn like the Ruby modules and like all the things where they take like popular media and they turn it into D&D. We wanted to do something like that with Dead by Daylight, which is this really interesting horror game where there's like one killer and 4 survivors, and you try to escape. And we were like, wow, this might be really fun. It's like a one shot for D&D. And we're just going to figure out the rules. If you guys are interested, not everyone has to attend this. You can always take it as like a weekend off if you don't want to attend. We would rotate DM. So Harrison, if you're interested, we can rope you in, and you're welcome to do a round as well as DM. So this way everyone gets a chance to be player or killer. And we'll figure out the details, but is anyone interested in this?
Will it be like
I will
DM?
have to let you know.
Yeah.
I'd be down.
Of course. Like I said, not
Okay.
required. Purely if you're interested. It's just going to be like just a really fun, just basically your chance to just have some really just fun horror role play where like you get chased around by a killer and you can scream and just do some really funny role play, and you get to possibly stab a killer if you have the right perk. And we'll get into more details about that, but
Right.
just let me know if you are interested so we can figure that out. If you're not interested, let me know as well so I know how many people.
Yep, sounds good.
All right. So, thank you all for.
Thank you, Kai.
Yes, thank you, DM.
Thank you.
I hope I didn't come
Fun
off.
game.
I hope it didn't come off as feeling railroady, because like I said, you guys can, ignore the bandits and go to the college. I'm just saying.
Go do bandits. I'm totally done to kill some bandits.
Yeah. We're going
So,
to kill
dole
a few
out-
bandits, but we're also going to take this guy to his father as well.
Yeah, I'm
Doling
pretty
out
good
justice. Doling out justice seems like something we're meant to do.
That's fair. All right then.
I
And
want
then
our
all
team
next
to be-
week?
I want our
Yep.
team to be Captain Planet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
None of you is heart. I'm just going to tell you right now. None of you.
Damn.
I'm gold.
What? Not even. I feel like Gaylia could be hard.
Gaylia. Oh, barely.
No, I think Bud's heart.
Bud's heart.
Heart.
Bud is not a member of your team.
Not
He
that
will
he
be.
isn't.
You fools! He
He's
is
not
Captain
a team member
Planet.
Of my heart.
We have adopted him. There's nothing else you can do.
Oh, Jesus. All right. So, thank you all for playing. I hope you all enjoyed it, and I will see you guys next week.
Peace out.
Thank you, and thank you, anyone that checked out the stream. Have a good night, everybody.
Good night.